The college basketball experience previewed picks episode for Wednesday, February 28th on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Sign up today using the promo code SGPN and then go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/dog to enter our bonus contest. 5 winners will receive shirts, hats, and a $50 SGPN gift card. So get on over there. We're also brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets. Yes, the sports betting research platform for parlays, player props, and game lines. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit HOFBet.com. Use that promo code SGPN. You get 50% off your first month and start making smarter bets today, people. And remember, as always, folks, too, let it ride.
Hey, this is Pac-Man Jones. You're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Yes, yes, yes. Woo! Welcome to the college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Wednesday, February 28th. Woo! Just watched a crazy half court shot by Nevada go in, and we're going to talk all about it. But first, I'm going to start off by saying Zach Thompson in the chat. Colby, thanks for all the losers. You are terrible. Fuck you, buddy. I had a fucking winning night, and if you might have listened to me, my 2 strongest plays did cash. We do this thing at the end of the episode called the strongest plays. It's okay though. I appreciate the negative energy. But anyway, if you're listening to if you're listening and you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, I can't fucking talk. My name is Colby Swinging Database Dan, aka Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
I smoke and I drink and I don't have stress and I'm healthy.
My strongest play was not Colorado State. That was my 3rd strongest play. The first 2 that I gave out, number 1 was Iowa. Number 2 was Florida State. Now, I did say Colorado State was in that mix. Correct. But, hey, I mean, they had no business winning that game anyway. Let's be honest. Bad play. But get the fuck out of here. I did it. And get this. It's not just one show that I gave that out. 4 fucking shows. So if you want to go check the tape, motherfucker, check the tape. But don't come in here bitching with that little bullshit vagina you got there. All right. I am joined by my co-host. Give it up for former video coordinator for Hall of Fame coach Bob Huggins and Frank Martin, host of the Big 12 College Experience, host of the Ryan and Rush Show. Give it up for Ryan McIntyre, aka Money Line Mac. How you doing, brother?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. I struck out on my best bets or the segment we do at the end, but you know what? I'll take a 14-6 night. It was a really good night that could have been great, but hey, we had some teams collapse. Let's go.
Mac tonight. Come on, make it Mac tonight. Yeah, look, newsflash. If you're gonna come talk shit, do it when I have a losing day, because then I'll say, you know what? You're the worst.
You deserve it. Yep.
You know, you're the best. I'm the worst. All that Billy Madison shit or whatever. The Happy Gilmore apology, right? But you can't come at me when I'm winning, especially when my 2 largest plays fucking hit. And in general, even if you were to play all my plays with 1 unit each, I still went 8-6. So shut the fuck up. All right. Be a man. Reach down. Try to grab your 2 little acorn-sized nuts and say, I decided to wager on the wrong games. Because if you bet everything, you'd be winning. But you probably didn't have enough money because you're working at fucking Kenny Shoes, you fucking jackass. Not that I don't like shoe salesmen. Al Bundy's a favorite of mine. All right? So shut the fuck up. You come in here bitching your bullshit. All right? Be a fucking man and say, hey, I listened to your insight. I made some bad picks, but if you followed all of our picks, specifically mine tonight, you would fucking be up. Oh, Mac had a winning night too. He had a better night than me. He'd be up too. So appreciate that we're not charging picks, you fucking piece of shit. All right.
Hey,
now wonder why you're sitting in here. I guarantee you're doing nothing fucking good in life. All right. You're spewing fucking hate. All right. Your fucking girl left you fucking 3 months ago. And if she hasn't, she's gonna. All right. Shut the fuck up, dude. Just be a fucking man and say, hey, I listened to your bets, but these were my bets. I agreed with some of yours and you lost. That happens. But no, you're fucking stupid. I don't care if you unsubscribe. Give me a 1 star. I don't give a fuck. All right.
Hey, I just want to personally congratulate Mick Williams on a 6-14 night. Money wrong, Mac. So he was on the opposite side of me tonight. It sounds like you went 6-14, and you probably had Duke against Wake Forest on Saturday. So kiss my motherfucking ass, motherfucker.
Oh man, yeah. And let's not forget that we also had a money line. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying if you played it, I had a better night than 8-6 because of a certain money line hitting. But no, it's okay. You come in spewing your fucking hate. It's okay. It's okay. You know what I mean? This is not our first rodeo. You know, we've been doing the show a long fucking time. All right. I just find it hilarious that you think you're big and bad coming in here. You don't even make your own fucking pick. If I tell you to jump off a bridge, you're gonna jump off a bridge? Because I mean,
that'd be pretty.
Please,
sad.
if you can, you're probably down a couple hundred to your bookie, right? Probably owe your uncle, your wife. You probably stealing from her. She just probably has no idea, right? May I suggest? I don't know where are you located. Trust me, I'll find a bridge. Anyway, folks.
Man, I have to say we've had a couple of fire openings to 4 straight shows.
Yeah, it's nothing better than telling the audience to jump off a bridge. I agree. All right, Tony Scott, one of my favorite directors of all time. He jumped off a bridge. He died, but I mean, still those movies are classic. But anyway, look. Let's get into it. Yeah, that game was awesome, by the way, though. If you're going to lose, by the way, you don't come in bitching on that game. If I'm going to lose, you give us that classic. Give me our money.
Tip my cap.
Yeah, I will tip the cap.
Yeah.
Currently San Diego State's up 15 on San Jose State. I'm sorry, 15-5 on San Jose State. And we did take San Jose State, but it's only the ones we lock up, right? But I didn't lock this one up, but I did sure eat shit here. Georgetown got destroyed by 28 points against Villanova. Who'd you take in this? I don't remember who you take. I mean, we didn't bet this.
I took Villanova, and I was so close to locking it because it started as a standalone game, but I was like, that's a lot of points. But what were they up fucking 30 at half? Jesus.
Yeah, that was just a true ass whooping. But we did cash on the Dayton Flyers -9.5. And whoever that jackass was again, I forget his name. All right. His name's irrelevant anyway. You can write these down. We also have a site that tracks them all if you want to fact check me. But it's okay. This is one that we made money on. Me and Mac both bet Dayton minus the points. I'm assuming maybe you didn't take this one because this one cashed. Thanks for not taking it because it would have lost had you took it, knowing how much of a fucking loser you are. Your thoughts on Dayton?
Easy. I was the one that pushed you here because you had been pushing 100%, me for the last couple of years. And I said, dude, they're telling you they're gonna fuck them up again, and
it's a bad matchup for Davidson, man.
Dude, it's a terrible matchup, and Dayton had a week off at that arena against State. It's like you said, it's a bad matchup. They had a week to go. They clinch a top 4 in the A10. They're good. I mean, they're gonna be right there to win the tournament.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a dominating performance. A couple of sharps over here, and Mac deserves more credit than me on this because he brought me along.
I owed you one. You've brought me the last.
I've been milking this for a couple years, but I was like,
we ain't stopping this puppy now.
Yeah.
We're not stopping this now, baby. Dayton over fucking Davidson's system play.
Now this one hilarious. I mean, I didn't bet this game, but I did take Wisconsin, and Indiana won by 4. But Greg Gard, who might get fired still, there was a fire drill incident in Bloomington, Indiana, at Assembly Hall. He's super pissed off because there's essentially like 2 half times is what he's saying. So in the second half, at some point, someone hits the fire alarm. I don't know if it was a person. I don't know if it was just the computers fucked up. I don't know what it was, but the whole stadium left. Pretty hilarious, but either way, a win is a win is a win. Indiana 74, Wisconsin 70. Does Greg Gard's comments, hold water for you? Do you think that's bullshit, or if you're on the losing side, of course it's bullshit, right?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't watch much of this game because it was on Peacock, and I have no interest in watching Indiana right now. I think they're so boring to watch. But hey, it does. But at the same time, Greg Gard, you guys can't fall down double digits to fucking Indiana.
Yeah,
they've been a complete dumpster fire. You've lost what, 5 out of 7 coming into the game, and you fall down double digits. I'm not buying it. I think it's a lame excuse. They got to find a way to win that fucking game. Now you've lost 6 out of 8. Shit, they're gonna fuck around and lose out and go to the NIT.
Yeah. Shout out to Michael who gives us $5. He dropped $1,000 on Mississippi State, Colorado State, and St. Mary's money line, or what is that? Oh, Colorado State, and then the Mavericks. I'm sorry, I read that as St. Mary's. Yeah, that's tough, man. Thank you. Said the show's incredible. YouTube.com/The College Experience. And Zach Thompson says the only reason I'm here is because I'm fading every single bet you have tomorrow. Good luck, because I've only Zach. I appreciate
the honesty, at least from him.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're still not rich, but if you want my advice, Zach, you should do it on Thursdays. Thursdays is when I normally suck, so you'll probably hit a parlay, right?
He's not lying.
Yes. Don't fade me on Tuesday. Tuesday and Saturday.
That's what I'm saying.
Day, man.
Thursday, you're gonna make a shit ton of money, and yes, I think that's a nice plan. I think that's a good plan, but just don't come in bitching. All right, just be a man. Grab your nuts. All right, grab your fucking nuts. I know it's very hard for you. You have to locate them first, which is it seems like that might be a challenge for you. But you just gotta keep digging down there, buddy. Keep digging down there.
They're all going to be on Duke money line against Louisville tomorrow. They're gonna be real winners, baby. Laying that 20, laying that minus 300,000 money line, baby. Let's go, Duke.
Yes.
Fucking pussies.
And then he says, coming from a failed comic. Oh, I've never heard that one. You're fucking fantastic over there, buddy. You're fantastic. Oh, man, all right.
People are amazing.
Hey, you know what? We were fantastic with St. Bonaventure. I don't hear him talking about the fucking Bonnies. The Bonnies. Guess he didn't take the Bonnies, did he? What kind of failed comics are giving you the Bonnies, huh? Fucking Joe Rogan's podcast ain't dropping that shit. All right?
You fucked him up, man.
This fucking guy. Yeah, this was easy, man. This was easy. Someone tried to scare me. I got a little tweet. I don't know. I think we were tagged in a tweet about the students are they're on spring break. Don't take it. Last time they did this, they lost. No, you ride heavy.
How early spring break up there?
That's what I'm saying. What the fuck is
fucking
that?
February 27th? Fucking upstate New York. They haven't seen the sun in since fucking July.
Yeah, exactly. Georgia LSU was actually a barn burner. It was a barn burner. LSU won by 1 against Georgia. I didn't watch a second of it, unfortunately. I watched a bunch of other games. I missed this ending. Did you watch this game?
Dude, I honestly, the games I didn't even pick, I feel like I had a pretty good grasp on, because I was like, I'm not betting this game. Yeah, LSU should roll, but they'll probably fuck this game up like Georgia did in Athens. LSU blew like a 15-point lead, came right down the wire. LSU got out of there alive. But, I mean, this game was like a carbon copy of what happened last month in Athens. I mean, these two teams are shit show. You can't rely on either of these teams.
Yeah.
They're the exact same team.
They're not going to the tournament.
No.
It was a fun season.
Yeah.
I will say, if you're a fan of either team, it's more exciting than, I don't know about
you don't
LSU,
get killed. Yeah.
But Georgia specifically.
LSU beat Kentucky. I mean, they got the court storm last week. At least that's something.
Yeah.
Everybody canceled everybody. Fucking bitches.
And dude, you got to just talk to us about how the sweat must have been so fucking intense for you on UMass and George Washington, because UMass blew a 21-point lead. You were laying, what was it?
Wait, no.
You were,
no.
UMass?
Yeah. UMass was up 20 from about the first half on.
But I thought Washington cut it down to 8 or 9. And that's why I
think they cut it to 12, but like they cut it to 12 with like a minute left, I think.
Oh, I thought for some reason I thought it was in single digits.
No,
I had it on, but
unless I missed it. But yeah. I mean, I felt like this was. I mean, the A-10. It was a lay the chalk here tonight because the A-10 favorites rolled. Frank Martin off the loss.
Cashing on the Minutemen, and then, I mean, this one. You want to cut? This is like the Air Force New Mexico game. Northern Illinois 75, Toledo 72. I thought about this, man. I still took Toledo. I can't really claim that, but me and CJ were doing that bottom line or the Bob's Down Under episode, and I was like, can we sell ourselves on Northern Illinois? And I was like, yeah, man, no, but I feel like I was. If I was considering a heavy dog, I still took Toledo, so I can't talk shit, but I felt like we hesitated on this one. So it made me think about it. This is crazy. Cause, by the way, hilarious day in the MAC, hilarious day. The top 3 teams in the MAC lose, Ohio wins. So now the mess is getting messy in the MAC. Your thoughts on the Rockets losing there?
You mean it was a Maction night, Maction Tuesday night? It
typical,
felt like a football.
Typical Maction Tuesday night. Yes.
And we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the headline game of the MAC. That was a fun atmosphere. Toledo missed opportunity. I mean, Akron goes down, and all you got to do is beat NIU, and you're back in first.
Yeah, unbelievable. That's a huge win too. On the road. You also cashed on Cincinnati, and the points didn't bet this game, but you cashed. I thought you were. Wait, what's going on in the chat right now? Are we said to get picks you got on OF, Colby? What are we talking about here?
You got some
I don't know what that means.
In the chat.
I don't know what that means.
Colby, OF is the OnlyFans. That's like the new slang for. Yeah,
I got you. See, this is what happens. You enter your 40s. You don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm still trying to understand the GTFOH thing. You know what I mean?
Get the fuck out of here.
When people,
I know that
tweet
one.
me that, I'm like, I gotta Google that. I'm just like, what is GTFOH? I thought it was like IPFW. I was like, is that a fucking school? GTFOH. Bad pick.
So hippie tonight. It's like they all faded the picks and they were coming in and got fucking lost their ass and they're just making up shit. We had a guy that had been in here the last couple weeks or over the last month that all of a sudden he was bragging about his picks and then he kept losing and then sayonara. I mean, nobody's heard from him. Poof, Boudini. Nobody knows where he's at.
He says you're doing hold on. Go back to that. You're doing a lot of talking about nothing. Get to the picks in the head. Look, you don't have to fucking join in, buddy.
Did you lick my balls?
You know what? I was thinking about. Let's talk about something here. What topic should we talk about for 10 minutes?
I honestly think the chat enjoys this so much. There's a couple of turncoats that like try to egg Colby onto this.
Yeah, that could
be.
He's here. I mean, look, I don't really care. Yeah.
Shout out to Julio. My God.
What should we zoo animals? I think zoo animals is pretty much animals. I mean, I live out here in California. The San Diego Zoo, I'm at least I think is the biggest in the United States. I could be wrong, but it's big enough that I've never fully checked out the entire catalog of animals that they have there. I know they got polar bears. Do you have a specific? The DC Zoo has got panda bears. I know that's
I didn't
fucking
realize
crazy.
Mick was calling out my college baseball picks. Holy shit! I've been spitting fire.
Oh, that's all you, dude. Look, once again, do I got to go through the 1-star thing? The moment you have people talking shit about you, that's a great sign. That's a great sign. Because let me tell you, 7-8 years ago, we were doing this podcast when no one was listening, and all I got was 5-star reviews. Right, but guess what? That was like my mom's friend leaving me a 5-star review. You know what I mean? You come to find out, you're like, oh, this guy, he used to work with you. He's just happened to see you online, right? No, the minute it's like, come on, I've said this a million times on the show. It's like you go look at whatever your favorite band is, fucking whatever your favorite musician is, whoever. If you go look at their YouTube page, there's like 400,000 comments of people, like a lot of people loving them, but then there's a shit ton of like, this guy's a fucking idiot. He's the worst piece of shit of all time. That's how you know you're winning at life. All right. You know how you're winning at life when shit like that happens. I get to sit here and talk sports. All right. I get to sit here and talk sports all fucking day. That's my life. All right. And guess what? That's exactly what I want to do with my life. So fuck you. All right. But anyway, zoo animals. Do you have an animal that you specifically seek out? Is there one? I mean, the DC Zoo has the panda bear. The panda bears are always a little fucking wacky to me. They're cool, but they're just fucking clumsy as shit. You know what I mean? Like
that trade that just happened within the last 2 weeks. It was like China's sending over 2 pandas, and somebody responded, and America sending over a player to be named later.
Oh, was that? Dude, I love animal trades.
It's real.
Anyone have any info on animal trades? We can break that all down. I've always said, well, like when Snowden went to Russia, I thought we could have offered some real value. I think we have animals that Russia does not. Now, I don't know that they'd be able to sustain life in Russia because it's cold as fuck, but I thought we'd have some animals to potentially package. But Mac, are you a zoo guy? Do you seek out the zoo when you go to a new city?
No, I don't. I'm not Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift in fucking Australia. Let's go find a fucking zoo. I was like, what the fuck? How did that pop up on my timeline? I guess I'm a fucking Swiftie, according to my timeline.
Are you more of an aquarium guy? Like sea life?
None of the above.
You don't really fuck with animals, huh?
I like dogs. I need more dogs in my life. I don't need no fucking cats. I mean, I need more dogs.
Wait a second. You're starting to sound like this guy.
Trying to get our 2 boys ready to carry them to golf tournament before practice, right? 12 cats live across the road. Our door's open. Screen's broke. We need to get a new screen door, but the screen's broke. So you can come in through the screen, but you can't get back out of it. I turn and look, there's a little kitty cat in our kitchen. So I said, what are you doing in here, little kitty cat? By that time, the cat turns, tries to get back out. That screen won't go that way. Cat starts going, meow, all crazy. And I told our players, we need more dogs. Bo's barking in the back. I have to go shut Bo.
I love how he didn't explain to anyone who Bo is.
Cat in the house. I said, yeah, there's a cat in the house. So I told our players, I tried to let it out the front door. Meow, meow, the cat's still going crazy in there. And I told our players, you need to be more like a dog. We don't need a bunch of cats in here looking in the mirror. Do I look good? I got my extra bands on. I got my other shoes on. Be a dog. We don't need no meows. We don't need no cats.
Oh, man.
That's how I subscribed my timeline the last couple of days.
It's so good.
A lot of cats.
So good.
A lot of meows. A lot
so
of
good.
Cats.
Yeah. Now I'll be honest, Mac. I don't consider myself a zoo guy either. Now I've still been to the DC Zoo. I grew up in the area. A couple times I've been there. I've been to the San Diego Zoo. That wasn't really my doing. I think I was with some friends that wanted to go. However, this is where I get all fucking complex. I have sought out a couple aquariums. I was in Monterey, California. Went and saw their aquarium, and then there's one in Long Beach, and I've gone a couple times. One of them because my niece was in town. But I would be lying to you if I didn't say that I have, kind of gone after the aquarium world. I don't know if it's the fucking sea life that, something about the ocean creeps me the fuck out. I went scuba diving in Mexico. Dude, I went scuba diving. That shit changed everything for me in a bad way, in a way. Like, it was cool and peaceful, and you see all these exotic creatures, but holy fuck, you also see the freeway of animals or of sea creatures going through the ocean. And that was a game changer for me because I was like, yeah, I'm not fucking with the ocean anymore. Before I would go swim out in the middle of the ocean. I know the shark video I talked about too. Sharks are a part of that. But if you get a chance to scuba dive, it's an awesome experience, but it also like, it opens up your old third eye, you know. Next thing you're like, hey, what the fuck are we doing here? You know? So I recommend scuba diving if you get a chance, preferably in Mexico. It's way cheaper in Mexico. And even though I'm sure I was probably closer to dying in Mexico, I don't know if that's true though, but yeah, anyway, yeah. Would you ever go scuba diving, man?
Absolutely. I've been scuba diving.
Oh, okay. Snorkeling or scuba diving though? Cause like I know, and I'm not trying to be funny here. I'm just saying
scuba diving. I've been snorkeling too. I mean, everybody's snorkeled.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we're going to have a bunch of snorkelers here over the next couple of weeks and into March. Trying to change our game left and right.
Snorkeling works too, but
snorkeling is easy, man.
Yeah, but you don't really see the deep sea.
Yeah.
When you go scuba diving,
You're in there. You're in there.
Oh my God, man. That was a crazy fucking experience, man.
Watching that coral and shit. Yeah. It's fun.
So get on out there, folks, and scuba dive, and you know,
I'm getting married in Cancun here in 3 months from Friday. So yeah, I might need to go scuba diving down there. I'm in Mexico for a week.
Wait. Hold on. You've been to Cancun before or no?
Twice. I like Cancun. Cancun's fun.
I love Cancun. Make sure you get down. I made the mistake when I was 18. You're not thinking about you're going to be right there with the pyramids. You've been down there to Tulum and checking out the fucking pyramids.
I have not been to the pyramids,
dude. That you got to do because that's some wild shit. That's some wild shit.
I'm there for a week.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Get down there after the wedding. Nothing better than during the honeymoon to say, look, honey, see these pyramids? They used to chop motherfuckers' heads off right at the top of this pyramid. No, but seriously, it's really cool. I don't know. I'm fascinated by Mayan culture. So should we do an hour on Mayan culture? I could do we could do this.
Oh man, the get to the pics crowd is fucking itching. They're itching themselves right now.
And I mean, we can keep talking about this. I just want them to know that I don't care.
We do a show every Saturday till 5 a.m.
That's what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck. We can we can take the conversation wherever the chat wants to take it.
This fucking bottle is nice and full tonight, baby.
There we go.
I ain't going anywhere.
That's what I'm saying. We can go. I highly, if you're going to go to Cancun though, take it from me. When I was 18, I went to Cancun, and I know Mac's Cancun's amazing. You can have a million great times in Cancun. Even though I tried to buy Tara Reid a shot back in the day, and she told me to get fucked. Cancun's amazing. It's amazing, but there is Mayan culture, like those temples. And Tulum is fucking like a Corona commercial, you know. All that is right there. So, you're not that far away from it. Make sure you check it out if you're there. I mean, you're going to be there for a long time. You're getting married. You'll be back there every fucking every milestone
anniversary.
You know, that's what I'm saying. Every milestone anniversary, you're back in Cancun. Cancun's amazing. Get out to Cancun. All right. Shit. I know you didn't send me an invite. I might just fucking show up, man. All right. I'm on baby detail here.
In the mail.
I'm on baby detail here. All right. I'm tell honey, I'm gonna go get you some baby formula. Next thing you know, I'm in fucking Cancun. Anyway.
That's what my baseball teammates said. We're gonna go get some formula, and then they came back with like 8 bottles of what the fuck, tequila, because I mean the best shit comes from down there in the islands. So it has 75% of my baseball team was Hispanic.
I enjoy this. Cancun is dangerous. I did have an incident where when I was 18, we had to run from police in Cancun. But also, my favorite is this. I hope all your picks lose big.
Don't we all have like the running from police spring break trip?
Come on, man. If that's, I hope all your, you know what?
It's bad karma, man. That's telling you. That's bad karma.
You know what, man? I hope all your picks lose big. All of them. I hope they all lose fucking big. That's when you have nothing to say, and that's when you're just like, yeah, I hope all of your picks lose, big man. Tomorrow, nothing. No wins. Nothing. Okay. You're like, I haven't had a shitty day before. Oh, God. This fucking.
Thank you very little.
You know what, man? Hope you have a bad day tomorrow. Hope you have a fucking bad day tomorrow. Hope you fucking eat an apple with the fucking worm in it, man. Hope you bite into that apple and there's a fucking worm in it. And then you're spitting out the fucking apple and you're in front of your girlfriend's parents. It's a bad day. It's a fucking bad day, man. Anyway.
The worst day, I think, is if you're like sweating out an entire Saturday card and then you just go 24 and 24. Like, yeah, I'd rather go 0-48 and
that is true.
I've had plenty of those.
Yeah. Kick my ass for this.
This Saturday will be 55-5. I can feel it. I can feel the momentum.
Although not with Bieniek, I got a feeling he's gonna have a bad day.
What, 2-3?
Unfortunately,
out of 200.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm not even gonna be here for the Friday show. I apologize.
Oh, you're going down to Florida. Well, I hope you have a bad day, buddy. Maybe your car runs out of gas. Have a bad day. All right. I love this. Let's keep talking about life. What do we want to talk about here, guys? I'll do a shot. Let's go.
Pouring right now. Pour me another one.
What do you guys want to talk about? Sunshine State?
Our reputation's growing by the minute, baby.
Floridians love me. Let me tell you. Never really done the Keys though. I've always wanted to do the Keys. Anyone done the Keys? I never done the Keys. You done Florida Keys?
No, I have not been to the Keys yet.
Yeah, I want to get down there. Mike Leach invited me, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And he passed away, but he had a house there.
Him and Frank used to always hang out down there.
That makes sense because Mike Leach knew everybody. Yeah. And he would invite everybody.
Yeah.
I was talking about that the other day with my wife. I'm like, I really fucked that opportunity up in a way. I mean, like I hung out with Mike Leach, but when someone that cool invites you to,
Keys?
Yeah. And I just thought, I'll do it in a couple years. Sometimes you don't have a couple years. Live life, folks. That's my point on all this shit. You're coming in here, spending that energy, spewing this negative hate on a winning fucking night. You're going to be dead in fucking 50 years or 70 years, or in the case of a couple of the people in the chat, in the next couple years, right? And if you're going to do that, at least chill out a little bit and realize you had action on the games. Enjoy the ride. That Colorado State game, you telling me you lost money on that? That paid for your fucking ticket right there. That experience, the half court banked in 3-pointer. Come on.
And God forbid if we have another court storm and there might be a near ankle injury, we don't even know what it is. No MRI. People fucking dying left and right. And you're talking about your fake knee ankle injury. Get the fuck out of here. All these people. Life is all about risk. Hey, you only live once.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You got to go for it. Mel asked me, what is some of your craziest comedy club experiences? There's the one off the top of my head. I mean, there's a bunch. One time I was in New York City doing stand-up, and we were supposed to be the headliners. I never ended up doing stand-up at this show. Me and my buddy, shout out to Rob Christensen, a very hilarious comic. If you get a chance to check him out, check him out. We were supposed to be doing the show. It was like a bar show headliner. It's not like a fucking comedy club. So when I say headliner, it's not like, oh yeah, they flew us out to New York City. No, we had to fucking show up to New York City, but we were technically the headliners. They're opening acts. And I'm in the very back. I'm in the last possible spot you could be in before the door. And this woman opened up and she was not doing well with the crowd. And she said something like one of her jokes was like, was something about the Beatles being a terrible, untalented band. And I happened to say to my buddy, not to her, I wasn't trying to heckle her, that, yeah, the Beatles are untalented, but she's killing it. It just so happened to be that the place was incredibly quiet at that second. So she heard that. She then didn't have a rebuttal right away. She waited like 5 minutes, like 5 minutes. And then she came back at me and then she asked what we did for a living. At the time, we were basically scumbag comics that barely got by. But she asked, I was like, I'm the head, we're one of the headliners on the show. And then she asked the person who runs the show this, but in the meantime, I did not know that her boyfriend. Well, I answered back calling her a cunt. So I forgot about that part. After she started belittling me, I think I called her a cunt or something to that extent. But I didn't know that her boyfriend was in the crowd. So a guy basically tries to fight me on the fly, like just comes charging at me. I'm with my buddy Rob, and basically, I get in an altercation with. I'm in a headlock. I have the guy in a headlock, and I'm kind of in a headlock too, and I'm punching. And at that moment, his friends go to join me. Thankfully, my buddy Rob is a crazy motherfucker that used to do graffiti in Brooklyn for 20 years. He threw a bar stool at like 16 people, and it hit a fucking chandelier, just a gigantic chandelier, and we knew we were severely outnumbered, and we left the bar, got in a cab with people chasing us. And within 5 minutes, we were on stage at another comedy club. That was one of the coolest experiences ever to me, was that. And then we had to, Rob's brother was a cop. We had to make sure that there wasn't a police report out for us. So yeah, that was one that was really cool. There was another one where, I don't know. We could do this another night. Anyway, that was a fun night though. Cause New York City, you a lot of, in LA, you can't do that many. The traffic's too bad. It's hard to, you can do 2 shows, but it's very hard. You have to in New York City, you can do like 1,000 shows in one night. So it's fascinating. So, but that was one that was very fun. At least it was a fun night because I didn't see this coming, and I had someone that wanted to fight me, and I wasn't even trying to I was just telling my buddy that the Beatles were more talented than her opening act, and I just didn't expect her to hear that. But anyway, that's one story. We could do more. Syracuse. We cashed on Syracuse.
Well, I don't get.
No, I had that.
Me and Nick cashed on Syracuse. Yes. So, yeah. Yeah, they do. I told you this. They have no athleticism. Not going to win on the road. Let's go. Yeah. 84-71. They get it done. Ohio and Akron. Now Akron had like a big lead. That was a 6 point, not a big lead, but 6 point lead at halftime. Luckily, I didn't bet this one, but Ohio storms back, defends home court, and wins. Did you bet this?
I did. I think it was me and Nick, and it started. Ohio hit them in the mouth, and then Akron punched back. Akron made Freeman made a fucking half court shot to extend the lead to 6 at half. But just a dude. I know probably most people didn't watch it because everybody's watching Kentucky or whoever was on the main channels. But this is a fucking fun college basketball game tonight. This is what college basketball. I mean, these two teams hate each other. John Gross took Ohio to 2 Sweet 16s. They were ready for him tonight. They were ready for the first place zips back and forth. Maxian never disappoints. Can't wait for hopefully round 3 and what?
Yeah, I thought Akron had the MAC.
Yeah,
the race has gotten closer as the season's gone along. Early
on, they're a little up and down. Yeah.
Early on, I thought they had it, but yeah,
they got the most talent. They got the most dudes, as we like to say. Ohio's good at home though. Athens, that's a fun place to get drunk at. I recommend that.
Never been. NC Nick's been. I gotta go.
Oh,
I gotta go.
God, it's like 2 hours from Morgantown.
You know who else tells me to go is Michael Barker.
Yes, dude,
aka College Football Campus Tour.
There.
If you don't know College Football Campus Tour, check them out. They're asking for Mac. Have you been in a bar fight?
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah, you hung out with Hugs.
More than probably I should have. No, I have not been with the head ball coach. No.
If you hung out with Hugs, that's a Tuesday, right?
Yeah. Taco Tuesday, baby. Let's go. More than I probably should have. But yeah,
I know. I know I hog the airtime, but you feel free to tell your I mean, unless this incriminates you, I would not as your your friend. I would maybe you don't tell it, but I mean, you feel free to tell your story. I'm in no rush. We can do a fucking 10 hour. We could do a 10-hour show. Yeah,
it's part of the story. You got to remember the fight, so that's another deal.
That is true. I've had a couple like that.
Couple dust ups. That's what college is all about, baby.
Kent State 76, Buffalo 64. Buffalo covered. Your Bulls. I didn't bet this, but nice cover for your Blue Bulls.
Blue Bulls, baby. Let's go.
Eastern Michigan 70, Western Michigan 67. Oh, Noah. Couple of sharps on these Eagles over here. I mean, I guess I didn't lock this. I didn't bet this game, but felt great to be right about these Eagles. Yeah. So let's go. And then the heartbreak. Let's talk about the heartbreak because Kentucky, Mississippi State. Oh my God. They had a double-digit lead at one point. This was an awesome game, though. Once again, like if you're going to lose money, at least have it being on this was an awesome game. I don't know how Mississippi State got this to 89-89 because it was crazy. They had to hit every shot possible down the final 2 minutes to get it to a tie game with 10 seconds left, but they did. And then Kentucky, Reed Shepherd makes a crazy kind of a runner, old school runner. I feel like I was a Larry Bird runner right there.
I like it.
Yeah, it was a little Larry Bird runner. 91-89. This game was awesome, with the exception of the Sankey effect, the 5-minute mark. No one storms the court. Put that on the jumbotron. No one storm. Yeah, good luck. By the way, you're very lucky. Sankey should send a case of your top shelf liquor to Reed Shepherd, because I as someone that's been to Starkville, they would have stormed. I
would have hoped so.
Yeah, they would have stormed.
Yeah, I mean, once I saw that and they put that up there, part of me started rooting for Kentucky. I know I bet Mississippi State, and I kind of I felt the momentum swinging, and I'm like, they're not going to win the game. So fuck them for ever putting that on, and fuck whoever the spineless coward was that put that on there. But yeah, I mean, good one for Kentucky. They battled back. They were outplayed for 35 minutes, and shout out to the chat that's saying Kentucky was always the side. No, it was not always the side, but congratulations. That was a great win, a fucking gritty win, but Hail State, man, if you don't get this shit turned around, you're going to go to the NIT, and you're going to look back on this game tonight, putting that stupid message up there, changing the momentum of the crowd. The crowd was not the same after that.
They're at Auburn, at A&M, and then home to South Carolina. They technically, if they don't get their shit together, they could lose all three of those if they're not paying attention. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like,
I noticed the crowd was not the same from 5 minutes on. I
mentioned this last night.
Bad.
Mike
bad
Leach.
optics, man.
Mike Leach. I'm disappointed. Obviously, I mean, he's dead. Mike Leach. I would love his takes right now with all that shit going on, because I know from talking to him, I know he'd be for us. He'd be one of the coaches on the good side of this. Anyway, shout out to Kentucky. Big time win on the road there. It's always great to win on the road. George Mason, Fordham. We knew this line stunk. Fordham wins 61-60. Unbelievable. Yep. We knew it stunk. That's why we stayed away. We knew it stunk. Your thoughts?
I saw a lot of people betting George Mason today. I was like, oh my God, I'm so glad we stayed off that last night, because I can't trust them on the road. Fuck. What were people watching to say, hey, they're going to go into Fordham and get it done? They're so up and down.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Fordham, though, at home occasionally.
Every now and then, the Bronx. Yeah. I can't trust George Mason on the road. Tony Skin's a young coach. He's learning.
Did you battle me on Miami, Ohio, Bowling Green? I think you did, didn't you?
No, I thought about it. I debated it.
You sandbagged son of a bitch. Lexington Steel goes into Bowling Green, Ohio. How the fuck is that possible? I felt pretty good about this one. This was a top 5 play. Bowling Green loses after the rivalry game. I knew the rivalry game was an angle, but I just thought Lexington Steel was that bad. So yeah, I ate shit there. But once again, I still had a winning night. So I don't want to. I will not stand for this negativity. Your thoughts on this one, Mac?
I didn't get to see much of it, but fucking Lexington Steel all of a sudden sneaking around here the last couple of games. He's gonna get another contract extension.
I mean, good for him. Good for him. Pitt Clemson. Shout out to Monty Pritchett. Wait, go back to that. I didn't see it. $4 for 4 minutes about zoo animals, please. Oh, this we could do. It's like a jukebox. We could do this. Just fucking put Tito Vodka gave us 99 cents, not $1, 99 cents, which I appreciate.
Oh man,
I appreciate.
They're gonna be paying for everybody to take shots and shit.
Let's talk about the scammers. Dan's rants tip talked the other day. I love watch this. Connor, you're fucking awesome for giving us $5. I got no idea what the fuck you're typing right now. All right, but you're fucking fantastic, and I don't need to know what you're typing. You gave us $5, and that's all that matters. All right. Pitt. This is a push. It's a push. I got it at 7. Pushed on Clemson. This was like a 2-point game. Pitt down the stretch collapsed. Your thoughts?
6.5.
Really? Wait, you bet Clemson minus 6.5?
I had locked Clemson last night because well, and honestly, it was completely the wrong side. But with Pitt, man, the more I watch every Pitt game, obviously, because I hate Pitt. But the more and more you watch them, if they had just drove the ball, they were going to get every call because the ACC wanted them to win the game. They wanted to get them to get another marquee win, get back on the bubble. Maybe they can sneak in another team, but they just want to shoot jump shots. And it's Blake Hinson or bust, and Hinson did not make his Hail Mary threes tonight. That's what it came down to. Yeah. And I'll give
it was a good game. It was a good watch.
It was a great game.
It was a good watch. Game. Yeah.
And obviously Pitt was right there to win the game, but they're not tough enough to beat these hard teams if Hinson doesn't go for 20 plus points.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Clemson needed that. Normally that's a game Clemson loses.
That's what I was thinking the whole time. I'm like,
over the past 5 years, they lose that game. This is definitely going to be the top game ball of the night. BYU won at the Fog. I had a feeling. Look, I didn't take BYU. I didn't bet this game. I thought the line stunk like shit, but I reluctantly still took Kansas. But I didn't bet this game. But I can tell you this: I was doing the SGP show, and I go, "Man, this game reeks. This game really fucking reeks." You locked up BYU.
Woo!
Well, I don't get they ain't cold, but they're counting down 7-6-5.
Whew. I don't even need to talk about top game ball, right?
Oh yeah, great.
And I
happy for him.
I appreciate the person who tweeted at you that Bill Self's overrated, and I answered for you. I answered for you because I saw that, and I go, man, he's got to be young. Yeah. Whoever tweeted that has to be young because he doesn't remember the Tulsa team with Eric Coley that went to the fucking Elite Eight. The Tulsa Golden Hurricane went to the Elite Eight. You can never tell me Bill Self's a bad coach. Get the fuck out of here.
He's a great coach.
Tulsa's probably only made the NCAA tournament like once or twice ever since then. He got him to the Elite Eight, and I want to say the year before that, he got him to the round of 32 or the Sweet 16, one of the two. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Look, I love to see Kansas lose, just like anybody else. Come on, guy's a great coach.
Great guy. Everybody knows me, man. Bill Self's been nothing but good to me whenever I've dealt with him, and that's why I respect the hell out of him. He's a Hall of Fame coach. He's a regular guy. He may have bent the rules a little bit, but who the fuck did it? I mean, everybody puts fucking Coach K and Roy Williams on a fucking pedestal. They were cheating their fucking asses off too, but this Kansas team without McCullough is not the same. And I see everybody in the chat. Yeah, I got a good pulse on Kansas because I watch every Kansas game. If they don't have McCullough, they're not very good. They overpaid for Dickinson. He sucks. He gets nothing done.
That's been my thing though all year, man.
Yeah.
I don't believe they're Final Four good this year, man. Maybe if you get the right path.
If they got the right path with McCullough, but Dickinson's just a stat pattern. He doesn't impact the game.
Yeah.
You have a good pulse on Kansas. I think I have a good pulse on Dick because I took his lower.
Hold on. Can we clip that? I have a good pulse on Dick.
I took his lower than the day we cashed.
Wait, I think the whole chat. You got to explain. The whole chat right now is.
Well, I don't get. Bring man cold, but they're counting down 7-6-5.
The entire chat is saying.
The fuck is that? I'm dying in this fucking country ass fucked up town.
I'm sorry, I let that play.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back behind.
Oh, he left now. Come on, you don't get rattled with that. You gotta
have
fun.
Somebody tell all these idiots that are saying the Big 12 just manipulated all the fucking net rankings and all these
I did
teams
see
suck.
that. Did you see that
Yeah.
tweet?
BYU really sucks. BYU does not suck. BYU beat everybody in the non-con by like 70.
And the Super Soaker is hard to win at. I would argue that is harder than like 90% of
good,
like,
man.
Yeah.
And Houston is maybe the best team in the country.
Yeah. Look, the chat is running with this. I got a good pulse on Dick.
I can't believe you said that.
Oh, we're clipping that. No one normally clips our content, but don't worry. Dundee is doing a solo clipping tomorrow. All right.
Be taking a YouTube tutorial.
That shit's going on the fucking soundboard. That shit is going on the soundboard. I got a good pulse on Dick over here. We've all been there, Noah. All right. No, not with a pulse on a dick, but I'm saying with saying something and have it twisted and your words come out all fucked up. But
hey, real quick though, back on Kansas, I like when I said that they were going to get back in, I thought McCullough was going to come back. They're saying he may not come back the whole year now. If he doesn't come back, they're not going anywhere. That team has no toughness.
But he did come back for what, like one game? He came back for one game.
Yeah, Houston game, and they won by 30.
That was a C note game. That was a C note game. Hey, you come back.
He makes them go. He makes them go.
Yeah. I still can't believe he transferred from Texas Tech to Kansas.
Oh, that is a different story.
That one, I can't get over that one. So,
but yeah, he came back for the Houston game, then dipped. I'm like, what the fuck? Fucking load management.
NC Nick and Noah locked up Valparaiso. Don't worry, I won't ask Noah to talk because he might say I love Valpo Dick. But they both locked this up. You can talk freely, Noah. You know this is a democracy here on the college experience. You know. You can come in. I've never once said you got. I think I did push you behind the. I removed you from the screen once because you were going on a rant about Michigan or something. It was a little too much. But speak freely, buddy.
I think you booted me after I said Michigan might be able to win the Big Ten tournament.
and how would you grade my performance there? Because I think that was pretty accurate.
Yeah, you predicted the future and that our second best player would be hurt for the rest of the season. So, I mean,
you still get the fuck out of here. They would have not even sniffed it, dude.
We've led 11 conference games at halftime. I mean, that's a solid team. They just choke it down at the end. So,
how are you going to beat Edie?
What?
How are you going to beat Edie?
Somebody else.
He's the one that claims Purdue's like the greatest team ever. You can't have both going at the same time here.
All right. Shout out to NC Nick.
Gonna win it.
NC Nick was the one that told me on Valpo. I didn't have many picks yesterday. So shout out to the Beacons, the Crusaders, the whatever. Nick and I have a good pulse on them too.
That was a nice call. Good thing we didn't lock up ULM because they got destroyed by Texas State. I was considering. I was hungry, looking for more bets.
I bet a little bit on Monroe. This was a bad play. They got killed.
18-point win by Texas State.
Like, good God.
Eastern Illinois got it done against SIU.
Rivalry.
We were on the Panthers. We just didn't bet it. And then this one. Look, and I have no idea if that piece of shit that was complaining before, I don't remember his name, if he was complaining about this one, like the Colorado State one I get. Colorado State was the wrong side. But at least they gave you a classic. This one. We were getting Wyoming plus 5.5. They lose by 6 in overtime to UNLV. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. We had this.
All they had to do was not foul.
We had this.
Sorry. All they had to do was not steal the ball. If they just fouled, they lose by 4, we win.
Part of my handicap is expecting that place to be packed. As a guy that's been to Laramie, Wyoming, there's truly nothing else to do today. So I got no idea why no one was at that Why was no one at that game? We have a Wyoming fan in the chat earlier. He's probably asleep by now, but I'm saying after my animal bit, he probably fell asleep. But it just doesn't make sense to me. What are you going to do? What day is today? Tuesday, right? On a Tuesday night in Laramie? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Why the fuck were you not at the basketball game? I've been to your one-stop town, all right? And look, I loved it. It was great. You got shit hammered at your little dive bar. I don't remember the name of it, but it was great. And I'm just saying, I was a little disappointed. Normally they support their athletics so well.
I know.
That shit was empty. There must have been a country music concert in town or something, across town or something like that. I don't know.
I disagree with Finn in the chat. I think Linder's a good coach.
Oh, he's a really good coach, I think.
They're 6-9.
He can't help that EK transferred to Gonzaga. He can't help. What was the guard for San Francisco? Marcus Williams transferred out. Look, me and NC Nick talked about this already. I love Wyoming, but good luck getting anybody from the inner city to stay in fucking Laramie.
He's one game back of Colorado State, who was a top 25 team coming into conference play. He's gotten the most out of this team. This team just doesn't have
especially considering the portal hits they've had lately. The portal hits are absurd. Yeah. I mean,
in any other year, I actually think this team would.
I think he's a fantastic coach. I think you don't even realize how good of a coach you have. I think he's I think he would kill it at UNLV. I've said this a couple of weeks ago. Put Jeff Linder at UNLV. They're making the tournament every year. Put him anywhere, really. I think that's one of the hardest jobs in the country.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's a hard fucking. I mean, all these guys at Wyoming, Fresno, San Jose, and Air Force. I mean, you're having to deal with 6 programs that are going to the NCAA tournament in the Mountain West. You're not, I mean, and you don't have the resources.
Brandon Cook says Laramie has no hookers. I don't know if that's true. I wasn't, but that hard, if you add that to the mix, you're really fucked. You know what I mean? Noah, your thoughts, because we triple locked this, didn't we?
Yeah, I was on Wyoming here with you guys too. I also wanted to say that Rob Donaldson beat you to the punch. He already has a no context clip of me out there on Twitter already. So shout out to Rob.
Can we play that? Can we play that right now?
Give me a second to pull it up, I guess.
Yeah, let's go.
Be the beast.
We also lost.
And Danny Dumbshit makes a good point. He did lose Sundance Wicks to Green Bay.
And what's his name? Noah Reynolds. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Their whole portal. I don't want to hear it. Jeff Linder, give him a fucking 5-year contract extension after this.
He's a good coach, man. He was good at Northern Colorado. Colorado. I think he's a good coach.
He's a very good coach, man. He's a very good coach. So, shout out to Big Mouth Rob. It says less tall about the goofs that took Georgetown. Who did that? I picked Georgetown. Did we bet Georgetown?
I took Villanova.
Yeah. I think me and Nick took Georgetown, but I mean, when we say we take Georgetown, that doesn't mean we bet Georgetown, you fucking jackass. Here we go. Let's play this clip, listening to ourselves. Make me feel really good about, I don't know. The comments still, let's fire it away.
You have a good pulse on Kansas. I think I have a good pulse on Dick. You have a good pulse on Kansas. I think I have a good pulse on Dick. Because I took his lower.
He added some vocals too. I love it. That's the problem with live television, Noah. You're learning. I understand. You're 21. You're learning this shit. Live television, you're fucked, man. You're absolutely fucked. You know what I mean? One little mistake. Saw that guy on Family Feud the other day staring at the girl's tits. I don't know if that was the other day. It was like a year ago, but you know what I mean. Can't do that.
It was like when I opened up the Big 12 show a month ago. I said, and the Big 12 experience is brought to you preview and dick pics. I go, whoops. I said, I meant to say pics and preview, not. And I go dick pics, and I go, well, that didn't sound good.
Now I understand why that episode only got six downloads. But
69 downloads, I think is what it got.
I'm fucking with you.
69er.
We're still recapping, folks. We're an hour in. We might do another. I mean, it depends. The chat has me really wanting to talk about all 7 police academies, and I can go into all 7 police academies one by one if you wanted to. Oh, I got to do an ad read. It's been an hour. Want to tell you, the college basketball experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Fantasy is the easiest place to play fantasy sports. It's also the fastest growing fantasy app in the industry. Sign up today with the promo code SGPN and get your first deposit doubled up to $100, as well as an instant pickup special. Visit UnderdogFantasy.com. Find them in the App Store, and don't forget to register with the promo code SGPN to get your first deposit doubled up to $100, as well as an instant pickup special. They say you must be 18 plus and present in the state where Underdog operates. Terms apply. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-522-4700 or visit ncpgambling.org. And by the way, SGPN is teaming up with Underdog Fantasy for give you even more of a bonus than they've been giving us the past few months, which is fucking insane, really. Sign up between now and the end of the month, and 5 winners will receive an Underdog hat. Folks, there's 29 days in February this year, so you got 2 more days. Underdog hat, Underdog shirt, $50 SGPN gift card. Sign up today with the promo code SGPN, and then go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/dog to enter the contest for your chance to win. All right, we are back. Matt Garrett says he's got to be up in 5 hours tonight, but this show tonight's been unreal. Yeah, I never really thought. I got to be honest. I never once thought, if you had asked me at 25 years old, or even at 10 years old, or 15 years old, if you did every 5-year check, I never thought I'd be in a bar fight over the Beatles, personally. So we got to that. We also talked a little bit of the zoo world out there. Let me ask you, Noah. Does a panda bear or a polar bear being at the zoo make it more, is that make you want to seek it out a little more? Or is it just the zoo's a zoo? You never know.
I played hockey for a team called the Polar Bears growing up, so I like the Polar Bears.
Okay, so you'd go out of your way. See, that's the important shit that matters.
And actually, at the Detroit Zoo, they have a really nice polar bear exhibit. You can walk under. You can walk in the water, and there's like a glass tube underwater. Yeah, that's
pretty cool. So did you seek that out yourself though, or was that like a field trip in high school or something?
Field trip in elementary school, yeah.
Elementary school. Those polar bears are dead, brother. I hate to tell you that.
Now they are probably not the same ones, at least.
I'll
give you an Underdog fantasy
the planet's
pick.
getting warmer. Oh yeah. Oh,
if you want.
Yeah.
Give us your Underdog. Give us your Underdog polar bear. Let's go.
Yeah. Who's your Underdog polar bear? Coca-Cola does a great job bringing the polar bear back. Anyway, continue.
Those Cokes actually taste better, like 100%.
Are you, no, wait.
With the polar bear on the
yeah. You're really tied to that? You how often do you have a Coca-Cola, buddy?
Not often. I don't.
Not one of like what Jack and Coke. You know. Is that a go-to?
Oh yeah, I'll have some of that, but like I'm talking just straight up Coke. The Coke's out of they're either the.
But if there's a polar bear, all of a sudden you say, "Hey, I'm more likely to buy it." That's interesting.
There's just a little bit of extra cane sugar in there.
Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't. So the polar bear on the Coke means there's more sugar in it.
100%. Is that
factual, or is that just your opinion after drinking it?
That's borderline factual. Like,
okay.
I think it tastes.
You never get a straight answer.
The chat is talking about the Mexican Coke. See,
those are like the glass
LA.
Cokes.
The taco
those are
trucks
great
in
too.
LA. You get the Mexican Cokes all day, and they really do have that extra oomph. They got that heroin at the bottom that just tastes great. No, really, they really do. They have the real sugar. It's not the bullshit sugar. So I mean, it does taste a little bit better.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it knowing that sugar. They say sugar it leads to cancer. But we're going to die anyway. So, I mean, who cares?
100%.
Right? Yeah.
You're going to die from a court storm according to some people.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a clever thing for Coca-Cola to put the polar bear on top of it. Anyway, what were you going to say? Who's your top polar bear?
So give me Texas A&M's Wade Taylor lower than 19.5 points against South Carolina tomorrow. It's 8-2 in his last 10 games. Texas A&M is just kind of like a walking corpse to me. So take the lower than 19.5 points for Wade Taylor tomorrow.
There you go, folks. Use the promo code. Actually, it's going to be promo code SGPN. For you to get the most amount of this, you're going to want to use the promo code SGPN, not TCE SGPN, for these next couple days, at least until March 1st. So get on over there, use that thing, and enjoy. All right, we're back somewhere. We haven't even given out game balls. We're an hour and 5 minutes in. I hope the chat's having a great fucking time because I'm having a great time. Well, actually, no, I wasn't. Not on this game because Texas Tech got their ass whooped by Texas today. You filthy fucking losers. This was a true big time ass whooping. Your thoughts on this one?
I mean, so Texas obviously has a shitload of talent, and you could tell they just got their ass beat by Kansas the way they came out tonight. Finally, they came out with a chip on their shoulder and punched Texas Tech in the mouth. And I know Texas Tech had some injuries, but that shit didn't matter. I mean, Texas was the better team top to bottom all night, and they clinched their basically bid in the NCAA tournament. I mean, Rodney Terry, what an up and down era so far. Just when you think like you're out on
you got to be better with that roster, though, man. You got to be better.
I agree. It's like just when
last year he did great.
He brings you in.
Well, I thought last year he did good enough considering the cards they were dealt. This year, I actually think they've fallen a little short. But nice win. This is a good start to shutting me the fuck up on it. But
which means we fade him next game.
Yeah, 100%. I also, I was losing. I think the world might think that we're giving out losers, but no, I gave out Boise State. I flew solo in Colorado Springs. Get this Air Force bullshit out of here. 79-48. Aim high, miss small, my ass. All right. I tried to bring you guys with me, but it's okay. Sometimes you got to go to the bank.
It was a weird spot. Yeah.
Sometimes you got to go. You got to go fishing by yourself. Not the bank. You don't go to you go to the bank by yourself normally. So we might have given away. I'm so disappointed that we didn't do this. I wanted Vanderbilt, dude. Money line. I just needed some influencing, right? I needed some peer pressure. I needed you to tell me, hey, smoke that, man. Didn't happen. Vanderbilt won 85-82. I know, but it should have hit on the money. I mean, I wanted to play the money line.
Should have taken the money.
Yeah.
They led the entire game.
Gosh. The type of game Stackhouse wins. That's the type of game Stackhouse wins.
Does he know he won it?
No, he's assistant. He's gonna be an assistant coach on the New Jersey or the Brooklyn Nets next year.
Yep.
And then how about this one? And Notre Dame. You pussies in South Bend.
How did they not storm?
They're pussies. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I've been to South Bend. I'm not staying up in South Bend. No. I'm sorry. I lose all respect. And Rudy was offsides.
Easiest pick of the
but
night.
We called Notre Dame. I didn't see that piece of shit talking about that 7-point dogs money line play. He didn't mention Boise State. He didn't mention a bunch of the fucking winners here. He just mentioned. See, that's the problem though in life. The problem. Nitpicks. You know what I mean?
I hope Wake loses out.
I like it when the chat talks shit to me when I have a losing night because that's earned. It's earned.
Well, fuels the next day.
Well, it's also earned though. It's like, yes, you should talk shit to me. Not when I have a fucking winning night. And I base majority of my winning night on the fact that I knew that NC State would lose in a pressure spot. Florida State 90, NC State 83.
Hey, real quick.
This was so easy.
Good
Sorry,
call.
what's up?
Hey, thank you for bringing me on this one. NC State choke job before.
Dude,
Carolina.
this is the history of their program. This is the fucking history of their program. What were you going to say, though?
Saturday night in Blacksburg, Wake's got to go to Virginia Tech.
They're going to lose. Virginia Tech's going to win that.
I think so, too.
On the money line. Virginia Tech will win on the money line.
That's what Ford gets for apologizing. I'm convinced it's bad karma.
That's
you didn't
true.
do anything wrong. You did nothing wrong.
You know, man, I like Steve Forbes, and I like to think they caught him.
I love Steve Forbes, but
I think they caught him at a weak moment, man. He had this shit happen with his wife, man, and I don't even want to feel good. I said John Shire, you're a piece of shit, and I said Filipowski, I hope you break your leg. I was being funny, but I got some DMs thinking that I really thought that I would be outside the guy's house about to Nancy Kerrigan him, but no. I don't want to talk shit about Steve Forbes. He's had a tough fucking year. So I'm going to give him a pass. Maybe he was just, dealing with a lot of shit all year. So maybe he's just like, I'll give him a fucking pass. Give him a pass right now. If he says it again 10 years from now,
I agree.
Yeah, you got to give him a pass.
I love Steve Forbes, but when
his wife had a fucking stroke.
Here.
His wife had a stroke. Like you, at this point, you're probably just wondering, like, hey, I don't. Your view of life is way different, so I'm okay with him. Look, he gets a little pass. He gets a little pass right there.
He's taking the politically correct route, is what he's doing.
For what it's worth. The loss might not be all the way our fault. Kind of Norlander pulled a John Rothstein today, wrote a nice article about Steve Forbes, and it detailed his wife and also his mom has some health issues as well. And then after Wake Forest lost, he was like, you know what? My bad, guys. He quote tweeted that article.
So wait, I mean, he's saying that he lost because of the article?
Yeah, because it was like, now he like fluffed it up at the end. Like, now look at where they're going to be this year.
Shout out to Deuce Hofer in the chat. Your Wyoming pick cost me $300. You're making me happy. You lost that bet.
I'm glad that.
That's what I'm saying.
Lost.
Yeah,
Wyoming's covered.
What are you gonna? No, they didn't.
No, they didn't. They
in
lost
overtime.
in overtime.
I got a good number. I got plus 6.5.
Oh, I did not. I got 5.5.
I got 5.5.
So Deuce, his life savings is cooked. What's he gonna do now?
Hope you fucking rot in a fucking cardboard box, you fucking little bitch.
Deuce, you ever go to the zoo, Deuce? What's your favorite zoo? Curious. Feel free to answer in the chat.
All right, 4 minutes from Monty.
I mean, if you can't tell that was the right side, and you're coming in here to talk.
Oh, he just showed his cards. Make sure you hammer that minus 300,000 money line tomorrow. Go Dukies against Louisville.
You've definitely been to Epstein Island, haven't you?
Oh
man,
little pussy.
New Orleans Zoo though. All right, he's coming in. He's coming in hot.
Yeah,
he's coming in hot. But come on, you knew that was the right side. Wyoming was the right side.
Living off of mommy and daddy's money, going to fucking Duke.
Shout out to Greg K. Your Notre Dame pick won me 440. There we go. All right.
Can Louisville win tomorrow?
They can. Please. I mean, no, they can't.
Please.
They can't.
No, they
but
can't. You're terrible.
If you listen to yesterday's show, our top play, and by the way, let me think about this. Gave this away on SGPA or on the SGP college basketball show. Then me and CJ Sullivan did a college basketball experience called the Bottom Line Bombs. I'm sorry, the Bombs Down Under. Then we did this show, and I also did two TV spots. And they asked me my favorite play, and I said Iowa minus the points. Now Iowa almost fucked this up for us.
Yeah, fuck they did.
Iowa was the easiest play, and anyone telling you that I did not say that is full of shit. And we have the tape. The tape, baby. All right? Iowa 90, Penn State 81. Fuck out of here.
How about Paige Sanford went for a triple-double?
This sweat was intense down the stretch.
Dude,
I mean,
they went so crazy for a white guy going for a triple-double. That place was going bonkers when Stanford got that bullshit rebound with 10 seconds in triple-double. Fran McCaffrey looked like a proud dad over there.
Oh, man. I didn't know. A lot of people in the chat had Iowa. I don't know, man. That's tough if you had it at 9.5. Well, we also gave away this one, but this is another one. I see the chat talking about banked in threes cost us a lot of money tonight. You know what I mean? Well, depending on where you got these numbers at, because
not less banked in threes,
dude. This is you talked me into betting Fresno State. And we took Fresno State and we cashed. Save Mart Center. But you also talked me into sprinkling the money line, and the money line was gonna hit before Utah State banked in like a 40-footer and probably 35-footer. Oh my God! He was trying to get the foul. Going out of his way. You just throw up the bullshit, and it banks in, and the game goes to overtime, and of course they lose in overtime. Unfucking believable. So we still hit. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand where the shit talk's coming from. We had a good night.
Shit. How many double digit dogs do we have that fucking won outright or fucking lost at the buzzer? Like this was a night where you knew you were going to have a winning night and you didn't even have to sweat it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was just content all night. And then there was a banked in three like 10 minutes later when now I'll be honest, we were on the wrong side. And Blackshear didn't even play.
I know. Sometimes that scares me. Everybody
Nevada was up. The fact that Isaiah Stevens was able to will this way to a tie game with 2 seconds left, and then Jared Lucas, who missed a bunch of free throws, hits
Bieniek mushed it for us.
Yes, that sandbagging son of a bitch.
Goddamn,
dude, the angle on his 3 too is like insane.
I know.
Unbelievable.
Tell everybody what happened, Noah.
The Steve Alford win.
I can't believe you're going to blame that on me.
You totally mushed it.
You said they were going overtime. You're the one that mushed it.
I said, I went like this. I said, holy shit, we just fucking tied it and we're going to go to overtime. Not thinking we're going to go to half court. And then Noah goes, no, they lost. I go, what do you mean they lost?
I was like, no. I didn't say, I didn't say they lost. I said, wait, did they lose?
Yeah.
Because John Rothstein tweeted out like his end of game bullshit or whatever. And he already had it typed up. So like it was instant.
But wait, you know what else?
Saw it went in.
Hold on. Go back to that last comment. You fucking keep changing that comment. He says, Mick in the chat says, we get it. Keep moving. Well, Mick, have you checked out some of the hikes?
He's pressing your buttons. This isn't.
Have you checked out some of the hikes in the great state of Colorado? All right, let me tell you. I went on some hikes in Breckenridge. I was out in the fucking wild, and I shit you not, NC Nick can attest to this. I wish I remember the name of the bird. Just land on my fucking hand. You ever had a wild bird land on your hand? I never had. All right. And I'm hiking in Breckenridge somewhere. And, you know, I see the mountain goats and all that shit. Those are fascinating. They're like on a cliff, just sitting there. Always wondered how they could just sit there staring at like an 80-foot drop, just chilling on bullshit. But, a bird landed on my hand and then my head. He went from my hand to my head. I thought it was one of the wildest things ever. A wild bird, for no reason, landed on my hand, and I stuck out my hand. He landed on it, and then I was surprised. And then he landed on my head. He jumped from all the way up to my head. And I just thought that was absolutely wild that you can go experience that type of nature in Colorado. Also went hiking in Estes Park and in Boulder, or outside of Boulder, I think. Colorado's a really beautiful state. And I highly recommend it, Mick. Get on over to Colorado. Take some edibles too. Jason Cox is making me laugh. Where the fuck are we at here? No, that was a tough loss. But we also we didn't bet San Jose State, San Diego State, but we got it right because that's what we do. All right, that's what we fucking do.
Yeah.
Game ball number 1, Mac. Where are you going?
BYU, the Cougs, man, going to the Fog, their first ever time in over 50 years, get it done. BYU in the tournament's going to be interesting because they're a weird matchup with the way that they spread you out and shoot threes, and they're old. So, Cougs, get it done for me.
Yeah, shout out to Warren who said I had a fat pussy cat land on my face at a strip club one night. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Do tell. Second game ball roll first for me will be Notre Dame. Shrewsbury. Not going dancing, but it's good to fuck some teams out of dancing. It's great to do that. And this is a start. So yeah. Let's go. Second game ball. Where are you going?
Hey, as much as I hate these pussies, Texas has got to get a game ball. They went into Lubbock and Texas Tech laid an egg, but Texas was really fucking good tonight. So they get a game ball, which means we fade them on Saturday.
And if I'm just gonna have to give out game ball, St. Bonaventure took down the number 1 team in the A-10. All right, so get this Sister Jean bullshit out of here. Weekend at Bernie's Part 3. Get the fuck out of here. No, shout out to them. They dominated the whole game. They cashed for us. You can give a game ball to whoever pulled the fire alarm in Bloomington if you wanted to. That's on the table.
I'm actually gonna give it to Steve Alford and Nevada. I mean,
dude, they should have won. They shouldn't have needed a banked in 3.
Year.
I know. That's what I'm saying. They were the better team tonight.
That was a scheduled loss. I thought Colorado State was going to win by 20. I'm like, all right, Nevada's been hot. They're going to settle in here. And then when I saw Blackshear, I'm like, all right, they're going to. This is a scheduled loss. They're going to lose by 20. Regroup. Get ready for the stretch run. No, they controlled the game the entire way. Isaiah Stevens tried to fucking get it to overtime, but you look at it, Nevada was the better team, especially Lucas. So shout out to him. Shout out to Alford.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Hey, tip your cap, man. Tip your cap.
Yeah. Someone, I don't know where the fuck this went. Someone was saying, what's your record on the night? I went 8-6 on my 14 bets, but I also hit Notre Dame money line. So shut the fuck up. All right. Yeah, I had a winning night. Mac had a way better night than me. What'd you go, Mac?
14-6 on 20 plays.
Boom.
Fuck you, Steve Alford. I should have been 15-5, you bastard.
Yeah. Wait, do we do all 3? We did all 3, right?
No, you owe me. You owe the people one.
Well, the people have been a pain in the ass tonight. So you know what? I'm joking. I love the people. How about Eastern Illinois winning a rivalry game?
Yes.
Let's go. No one thought I was going to say that fucking thing. There you go, dude. And I want to say shout out to I don't know if you watched this, but the dude Booker on the team. I think his name is White Tiger Booker. He had like 35 points. That dude was nasty. So they deserve a game ball.
Baby. You don't just go to the Unique Suites at the Brick House, baby, and get it done.
Yeah.
I love Charleston, Illinois. There is not much to do there. Shout out to Tony Romo and Jimmy Garoppolo.
Exactly. And shout out to Team Fox. You're forcing me to watch your free picks page. There you go, man.
There you go.
Sometimes you got to diversify, diversify, Team Fox. Either way, that's the picks page, man. If not, you can do this thing that's called turning off the computer and we never get paid. We never will get paid if you turn off the computer.
The computer store?
Yeah. Go to the computer store, ask to turn off your computer. Turn off your phone too. We never get paid. And I don't give a fuck. And that's the best part about it. I won't even know you're gone. All right.
Poof.
Yes. Folks, I want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets. Win bigger by betting smarter this NBA season with Hall of Fame Bets, a sports betting analytics platform for parlays, player props, and game lines. Research every NBA and soccer bet with historical stats and data. Stop betting in the dark and join over 30,000 users researching with Hall of Fame Bets to craft more intelligent, data-driven parlays. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit HOFBets.com. Use that promo code SGPN to get 50% off your first month today. Start research and start winning with Hall of Fame Bets. All right, we are back. Mac is not back, so we as in me and Noah. All right.
Back.
We got a classic. We got a Patriot League day game.
Finally.
And I'm excited for it. Dude, let's be honest. Last year there was more day games than this year.
Yeah.
This year's not that many. They're fucking all this up, man. American is heading to West Point. American's laying 2.5. Dude, American's better than Army. I will lay the 2.5. What are you doing?
Well, this is an auto bet, and you know me, man. I love Army, but Army's headed in the wrong direction. They're wearing down. You got to get up at 5 a.m. every day. Fucking military training. American won the first matchup by 20. They're going to win by.
American's just a better team, man. They're just a fucking better team.
Mac, dude, you're going against your boys' last home game.
They're checked out. They're already ready.
No.
They're already ready.
Yeah.
They're thinking about their next assignment in life.
He's giving up on the Army, on the
I
troop.
faded them 2 in a row. I got a good pulse on the Army, baby. USA, America.
I don't get.
Yep. Noah, you coming with this on this triple lock?
They're gonna go on a Cinderella postseason run, Noah.
Noah, are you coming with us? Do you like American Dick?
No, I'm not coming with you.
Now we got a problem.
All right, we got a double lock on the American Eagles. Let's go. That's a double lock. I'm just gonna play it. Let's go. Boston is at Lehigh. Yeah, American's the right side. Boston is at Lehigh. Lehigh's laying 6.5. I think we should take Lehigh because Lehigh is red fucking hot. It's a big number for Lehigh, but they've won 5 straight. I mean, the fact that they were dinged up for a little bit when Keith Higgins came back, it's been a difference maker. I'm on the Mountain Hawks. You?
I think we go back to back here. Back to back.
I'm okay with this. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's
Lehigh
go.
smash spot.
Let's go.
Revenge.
I know I talked about Patriot League money lines. That's coming later. It's coming later.
Yeah. Revenge here. They just lost to Boston before they got healthy.
Detroit, the Hospitals catching 19.5 at the Icebox. Oh man, taking on Youngstown State. We gotta lock Boston. I'm not Boston, Detroit. We gotta lock Detroit. This is just there's too many points. I'm in a hospital. I'm in a hospital. Give me a hospital. It's gonna be a 10-point game. 10-point game. What are you doing here, Mac?
So this is the last game of the year for Youngstown. They're one game back of Oakland for the league title. Is this final game for Detroit? No, they got 2 more. I'm staying away.
Man,
Youngstown might win by 40.
You really let me down, buddy.
I'm saving it because they're going to beat Oakland on
one day you're going to need a kidney transfer. You're going to go to the fucking hospital and they're going to say, "Hey, fuck you, dude. Get on the list. Get on the list." Me, I'm going to be pumped up there. I'm going to need that liver transfer.
I can't wait for this weekend when all Oakland's got to do is beat Detroit to win the regular season title, and Detroit is going to win on the money line in Oakland.
Rhode Island's heading to Richmond, Virginia. VCU's laying 12.5 against the Rams.
Ooh. That's a hefty number.
I'll take the Rams. You could talk me into a lock here.
No, they got no.
The Rams, Colby.
Oh yeah,
here's why. Big time game Saturday night at Richmond.
That's why we take. I was going to say we take Rhode Island.
Yeah, you said the Rams.
Yeah.
They're both the Rams, Mac.
Yeah, I know. No, fuck you. Give me the points, but I'm not betting them just because Rhode Island's been so up and down, man. And the Siegel Center can get lit. They can go on a 15-20-0 run just like that.
Shout out to Fernando giving us $50, up 2,500 in the last 2 days. Thanks, gentlemen. Yeah, there's some fucking positive energy. They should be thankful. We're a free fucking show. We haven't had a losing day since. Well, if you threw out Thursdays, we've had like 20 straight fucking winning days. It's okay. I'll fly solo. I did it with Air Force Boise last night.
There you go.
Give me Rhode Island plus 12.5.
All right, now Colby sounds like he's selling picks.
Call 1-800-PICK-DUNDEE. All right, and after the beep, wait for the fuck you. All right, Missouri is at Florida. Missouri's getting 13.5.
Oh, lock.
It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful.
You got to take the winless team.
All over this. Let's go.
Yeah.
13.5 in Mizzou all day. All day.
They lose by 12.
Are
they really going to go winless? Like, this is actually crazy.
Wait, what's the remaining schedule?
They won an NCAA fucking tournament game last year, and they're going to go winless in the SEC.
No, they're going to beat Ole Miss in Columbia, Missouri on March 2nd. And maybe Auburn too. I think they still could win that road game at LSU. They're going to get 1 or 2. They might get 3. So,
but how crazy is that? They're 0-14. They won an NCAA tournament game.
They won at Pitt this year.
Yeah. Rest in peace to your fucking at-large resume.
To go into a toxic
They
environment.
won versus Minnesota too.
Well,
talk about fraud and fraud.
I'm sorry, Minnesota's
the
pit of the Big Ten, buddy. I hate to tell you this, Noah.
Fraud and frauder over here, hitting fucking Minnesota.
all over Missouri. Let's go.
Oh my God, that should just prove that how fucking fraud is it. Fucking
double lock. I'll see you at the winner's circle.
They've played 29 games and they've lost 4 games against the spread. And you guys still won't accept that Golden Gophers team.
Oh, fuck that team.
Missouri outright.
That's a hockey school. That's a hockey school. Get that shit out of here.
You're out.
Up there, you can't ever build your fucking bridges right on. Their bridges collapsing. All right, fucking Minneapolis, 10,000 lakes, my ass. All right.
Shit city. Fuck that place.
Fucking yeah. I mean, come on. I that's one that's to say I never really spent much time at. There's some good people though. I know that we have some listeners from Minneapolis, and look, we appreciate you, but at the same time we like to talk shit. So I mean, you're in the path of the tornado right now. Old Dominion's getting 14.5. At Appalachian State, Jeff Jones just announced he's retiring. Fuck you. We got to go back on ODU, man. We got to go back on ODU.
Well, and they just played 6 days ago. That was a 1-possession game the entire fucking game.
We got to go.
It was a 5-point spread, 5 or 6 point spread. Now we're getting 14.5. Let's go. Last place against first place. Let's go.
We're not gonna have everything. I love this episode. And guess what? We haven't had. It's not Thursday, so we're not gonna have a losing night. We're good.
Oh, it's a locksmith.
King me, Monarchs, plus 14.5.
They may win this game outright.
Oh man! Next up, it pains my soul that the toothpaste company Colgate's heading to fucking Holy Cross.
I think we should take the dog, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. This pains me. But Colgate, they win by 30 on Valentine's Day. I locked it. Remember, I go, they're going to catch him. They're going to catch him sleeping. They lost by 30 to Colgate. No lock. Give me Holy Cross. No lock. I'm deer in the headlights here.
I'm going to lock the Holy Cross Crusaders.
Paulson's fire at home. You have a lot of. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go.
Dude, Colgate's already clinched the 1 seed. They got nothing to play for. They're going through the motions. They'll come back for a conference tournament. Let's go.
Holy Cross.
Money
plus
line.
The points. I don't know. I don't know the money line, but plus the points. Let's go. James Madison's laying 8.5 in Atlanta against Georgia State. They had their blip against Georgia Southern where they almost got beat. I'm laying the 8.5 with the Dukes in Atlanta.
Yeah, and I mean, JMU is what, 1 game back. They're going to be laser focused compared to App State, who's going to slip up. ODU could make this a tie fucking schedule coming down the stretch.
Yes. Northwestern's getting 5.5 at Maryland. We should take Maryland. I'm going to take Maryland minus 5.5.
So that line's, I think, telling us everything because what we got the 3rd place team in the Big Ten, 10-6, going to Maryland, who's 7-10, 3rd in last place. Maryland 3-point game the first time. This exact game last year, Maryland won by 20. I think Maryland puts it on them here. Let's go Terps. Lock it up.
Double lock on the Terps. Let's go.
They match up well with Northwestern.
I used to go to Maryland basketball camp, Gary Williams basketball camp back in the day. Let's go. Providence is at Marquette. Marquette's laying 10.5. Give me the Friars plus 10.5. No lock.
Providence has won 3 in a row. They beat them at the dunk. I got Marquette locking up. I think Marquette's going to kill them. Marquette's tuned it up, baby.
There you go. Shout out to Alfred44, who also went to Gary Williams basketball camp. There we go.
That line's a bait to take Providence. I think.
And shout out to Team Fox. Thanks for all the hard work and free picks. I was being sarcastic earlier to all the people rushing you through the show. I'm up 13 units in 3 days. Yeah, that's all good, Team Fox, man. Look. Here's the bitch
He's
about
a UPS guy too, Cole.
Oh, those are my people. Like, except for the fact, yeah. Like, I've had some shit broken recently when I've ordered, but I don't think that was UPS. I think that was just that was the old mail service. Might have to do a little UPS. Shout out to Team Fox though, because you can never read sarcasm. It's one of the hard things to do is read sarcasm. So sometimes in the chat, I might be an asshole to someone, or they might be an asshole to me, and they're completely being sarcastic. And the world should get over that shit. And I'm over that shit. All right. I'd buy you a beer if I fucking saw you out. All right. And I'd fucking ask for 20% off of your UPS bullshit. All right. I'm joking. I love UPS, but I'm just saying, I didn't read the sarcasm. So my apologies. Thanks for the donation, man. But I would ask for 20% off of everything that I sent through UPS. You don't know me that well. All right. East Tennessee State's at the Citadel. The Citadel's laying 1.5. What is this line?
What in the fuck are we doing with our lives here? Wow. You gotta take Citadel, right?
Oh man.
What they do the first?
But didn't ETSU that lose? Like, I feel like they've lost they've been struggling lately. So maybe that's the logic. They're 4-11 on the road. They won by 2 the first game. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Let's take Citadel.
All right. Let's take the Citadel. No bet. Don't bet this fucking game. You're betting this game. You got issues.
No. Yeah, no bet. No. Don't quote me, any of you motherfuckers. Unless
you're friends with the fucking point guard or something.
If so, DM me. I'll bet it.
Yeah. If so, DM all of us. Florida Gulf Coast is getting 3.5 at North Florida. Give me Gulf Coast plus 3.5. What are you doing here?
The most unpredictable fucking team in America. Give me Gulf Coast because it feels like when they're a dog, they're better.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kudva, who is also UPS night shifter.
Hey, and you're in California. I need you to look out for my packages, man. No, I'm joking. Because what's the difference here? What's the difference? Sometimes I order shit. I think it comes. I never know who if it's Amazon, it's their own drivers, right? It's not UPS. But didn't you guys? I think you guys merged with somebody. I have a hard time telling, but either way, I appreciate everyone that's in the delivery service. All right, you guys are all fucking fantastic, and I really appreciate because that's our demographic, man. You're sitting
Colby
there.
only beefs with the garbage truck drivers.
That is.
I'm kidding.
Well, I don't know. For a long time, they didn't pick up my Christmas tree. That shit bothered me. Should bother me. I've seen other garbage trucks take the fucking Christmas tree. It just sat there.
Look at Jeff Sharp's comment.
It cost me my marriage. I told her she was a cunt, and she thought I was serious. Sarcasm. That's what I'm saying. Sarcasm is a dangerous road to go down. But I mean, I love sarcasm. If you can't tell,
there's a lot of fucking sensitive snowflake bitches out there.
Yeah, well, but also, I mean, there's things I gotten myself in trouble on sarcasm before. Stetson's laying 1.5 at Jacksonville. Jacksonville is going to win this game. Jacksonville's playing much better ball. I will take the Dolphins. What are you doing here?
Jacksonville is playing better, and it is the middle of what 3-game homestand here. Yeah, give me the Dolphins. Give me the Dolphins here. Let's go. Rematch.
Furman is at Western Carolina. This game's actually fantastic. So in game 1, Furman won by 3, and that was an awesome watch.
Mm-hmm.
Carolina gets him here. I will lay the 2.5. You can talk me into a lock, and I appreciate Jerry Davis reminding me. Don't forget dump truck drivers. Colby shits on them too. They're just carrying fucking dirt and shit. You know what I mean?
Colby, this comment's good.
Oh, that's there you go. Shout out to Kudva. He says Kudva means fucking Polish. Appreciate that. Get on over there. Yeah, I mean the dump truck drivers. Look, I came down a little hard on dump truck drivers. It's it's the whole mob connection to the union. I feel like I got something to stand on here. I have a story to tell. Are you on the Cats or not? I feel like you could talk me into a lock.
No. I'm on the Palatins.
Battle?
Yes. It's time for culture to start coming in. Furman, let's go.
Well, I
Furman's getting ready to win this league.
They ain't cold, but they're counting down 7-6-5.
SoCon battle. Dundee with the Cats. Shout out to Weehawk. Moneyline Mac. Riding with the Paladins. Northern Kentucky's laying 2.5 at Bob Morris. I'll lay the 2.5. What are you doing here?
God, I struggle with this one. Give me Bob Morris.
Yeah, it's tough. Unibotamium Bombs saying, "Watch it, Colby. I'm a union man. Let me get some of that. Let me get some of that health coverage."
He gets mad when we mispronounce his username. So apparently it's unobtainium.
No, I like Unibotamium. Unibotamium. Let's go.
Something from Avatar. I apologize. I'm not a movie guy.
the movie Avatar. The recent one. The recent one was the longest fucking movie. I mean, it was longer than one of these podcasts. We're trying to go as long as that one. Milwaukee's laying 13.5 at IUPUI.
Oof. Ooey pooey.
I'll take Ooey pooey.
Is this the final home game? Yeah, final home game. I mean, they might get up like Valley State did last night. Let's go.
Rob's cracking me up. Yeah.
We can lock it.
Yeah,
I mean, they freaking lost
I
10
don't
in
know
a
about
row.
that. You're getting bold. You're getting bold.
Final home game.
They did cover for me the other night.
Milwaukee's off the big win the other day. And they got Green Bay on deck.
Gosh, they suck ass though, man. Some of the no lock. What are you doing here?
Pooey, fringe lock.
This is the last basketball game as we know it for IUPUI. It's going to be like, what's the new university name that they're going under?
Are they changing it?
Yeah, they're changing the university name. It's no longer going to be IUPUI.
That's offensive? IUPUI?
I have no idea.
VMI is at UNC Greensboro. Greensboro's laying 21.5. Give me the key debts. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll take the points. No lock.
DePaul. Actually, what is this line? Why am I not seeing it? It's off the board right now. DePaul Xavier. Why am I not seeing it? What's going on? Noah, give me that line.
It was 19.5 earlier. Is it still 19.5? Oh, this could get ugly.
The new name is going to be Indiana University, Indianapolis.
Still worried about IUP.
It's just as hard as
give me that DePaul.
Indiana I'll take Indiana University of Indianapolis.
Give me IUI.
Who are these consultants they paid?
Colby's Dundeeism.
They paid.
Colby's Dundeeism for IUI is going to be DUI. Just already.
Jesus.
That's Indiana. You know what I mean? Come on.
No, Bieniek, everybody.
20.5. I'll take Xavier. What are you doing here?
I mean, what's the price you would take Huey at? Or fucking DePaul.
It's hard to tell the difference. 24.
Give me RuPaul. They lose by 18.
Louisville's catching 20.5 at Duke. Let me just load up the app for a second. Game time decision. Kyle Filipowski still didn't take an X-ray. Fucking bullshit. On general principle, I can't fucking take Duke. This specific game, I can't do it. Give me Louisville, and I hope all the Cameron crazies. I hope they all. I don't want to wish them death, but how about they all get, I don't know. Is bird flu still a thing?
Swine flu?
Yeah, swine flu. Something? Can they get something funny? You know what I mean? They don't die, but they suffer a little bit. You know what I mean? How about they get their credit cards, like all their credit cards stolen? I like bird flu better personally, but I don't know. There could be something out there that'd be nice. You know what I mean? Just a little whooping cough. You know what I mean? Something like that. Anyway, Noah, what are you doing here?
I would love if it somehow comes out that Kyle Filipowski's going to miss this game. Then I would take Duke because they would cover this.
That's
with
true.
One
They would win by 30. Right. Filipowski, we're definitely wishing whooping cough on Filipowski.
I got a lock.
Yeah,
Louisville. They've already done this at North Carolina this year. They're going to fucking backdoor this thing.
North Carolina didn't lose the game before.
Oh, they don't give a shit about Louisville. Kenny Payne, this is his Super Bowl. They're going to lose by fucking 19. Let's go, Kenny Payne.
Yeah.
And sprinkle some on the plus 1200 money line. Just kidding, everybody. Do not sprinkle on the money line. But yes, give me Louisville plus 20. Duke will go through the motions. They're not thinking about this game. They're thinking about their ankles and knees and calves and fucking pussies, vaginas.
Moneyline Max locking up the cards. He says go Cards.
Cards. Let's go, Louisville.
Hemorrhoids. That's a good one. I wish hemorrhoids on the whole Duke fan base. That's what I'm saying. Something simple. Something you can beat. Something, something that's just, I don't want to be known as the guy that wished death on all these people, but I mean.
Imagine if Louisville wins.
Dude, that's impossible tomorrow.
Well, Kenny Payne storm the court.
It's not a money line play. Not a money line play. If that happened, I might fly to fucking Durham, North Carolina to talk shit.
Taking shit on campus.
Like tennis elbow. I wish tennis elbow to everyone in the Duke section. Well, which I've been to that stadium. There's like 12. That thing seats like 27 people. All right. I wish tennis elbow to everybody at that fucking stadium. And paper cuts, multiple paper cuts on your fucking tickets. All right. And your receipts.
And Duke has Virginia on deck too.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good point. That is a good point.
That's a big time game in that league.
Presbyterian's getting 1.5 at Upstate, South Carolina Upstate. Blue Hose are the better team right now. Give me the Blue Hose. What are you doing here?
I think the Blue Hose. Let's go.
Bucknell is laying 1.5 at Loyola, Maryland. Get the fuck out of here. The disrespect.
They suck on the road, though. I mean, at home.
Nah, this is one they get. This is one they get. Give me my Greyhounds. Plus 1.5. What are you doing here?
Give me Bucknell. I don't trust Loyola at home. They're a road team.
You have that Auburn, Tennessee line? I think it's moved.
I think it's 6.5, right?
Are you sure?
Yep. There you go. The perfect. Take the 5.5, lay the 6.5.
Wait.
What if you wished like lost voices upon the Duke fans? Like that way they couldn't scream or anything. That would be the quietest Duke environment. That would be great.
Dude, some of the shit they fucking tweeted at me the last couple of days. You think I fucking wish that on them?
Sorry, I'll go for the I'll go for the tennis elbow.
Lick my fucking ass.
I'll go for the paper cuts. All right. something. I don't know. The whooping cough is underrated. I feel like whooping cough's gonna come back one of these days.
I do have to say, like a paper cut would probably cripple like a kid that lives off mom and dad's money.
Grayson Allen, he'd be out for a month with the paper cut. I'm on Tennessee. Lock.
Yeah. We've seen
fuck them up. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go.
Tennessee by 13.
What's this line?
6.5.
6.5. Okay.
Bruce Pearl back in Knoxville, baby.
Oh, I do like that. Have a barbecue, somebody.
Yeah.
That is nice. I do. You know what? That almost makes you want to take Auburn, but no. Give me Tennessee minus the points. But that I don't know. That kind of does make. You know what? Should we change this?
No. This is like his fifth trip back. This is fifth trip back.
That's true.
Yeah.
But
and I mean, look at previous years. I mean, Tennessee is a fucking wagon at home the last couple of years. They lost their one game to South Carolina. That was a fluke. Now they're starting to roll. Let's go. They're going to win the SEC.
Can't say anything good about South Carolina.
We'll get to South Carolina here in a minute.
Marshall is catch a 1.5 at Georgia Southern. We should bet Southern.
I was thinking the same thing.
We should bet Southern.
I actually like Southern too.
We should bet Southern. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
Go.
Why do you like him, Noah?
Cocktail napkin has a minus 5.5. It's getting late. Marshall sucks on the road.
Triple on Georgia Southern.
Dangerous when it's triple.
Winthrop's catching 8.5 at High Point. Huge fucking game here in the Big South.
Huge.
You know, once upon a time, High Point lost 2 games in 3 nights, but with exception to that, they're like the greatest team ever. But 8.5 is a big number. Give me Winthrop plus the points. No luck.
I'm just looking at scenarios. So Asheville's what, a game and a half back of them? This is basically for the league. Yeah. Give me High Point. But I don't know.
I'm not taking High Point, dude.
Oh, you're taking Winthrop? I'm gonna take High Point. I think they pull away late, just senior night, and they win the league.
Tulane is getting 2 points. I'm sorry, laying 2 points at home against North Texas. Give me Tulane. I could be talking to a Tulane lock here.
Shit, I'm locking the other way. I think North Texas. I think North Texas needs this game like blood too, and I trust that team, that culture more than Tulane. Tulane's a dumpster fire. Give me North Texas.
Why are they favored, man? This is the line of all lines where you should be on Tulane.
Wait, no, isn't North Texas favored by 2.5?
Really? I see Tulane minus 2.
No, North Texas favored.
Hold on, let me check another book. They fucking up?
Yeah, North Texas is favored.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they need this game like blood.
You can get a +2 out there right now. Out there in the universe.
No,
you
lock it up.
We don't have
North Texas, baby. Culture. It's like the UTSA at home. They're gonna bounce back.
I'm not locking this fucking game then.
I am.
North Texas on the road is fucking horrible. Give me North Texas, but no lock.
But they were great at home. This is the bounce back.
North Texas -2 says Moneyline Mac.
Yeah. Let's
go. Green Bay is getting 6.5 at Cleveland State. Game time decision, they say.
Yeah, lock Cleveland State.
Green
Bay may not win another game all year. I don't know how healthy he's going to be when he comes back, and without him, they suck.
Man, Cleveland State's the play, no lock.
They don't suck without him. They beat Youngstown State without him.
What'd they do last weekend?
They don't suck without him.
All right, Cleveland State by 15 plus.
Moneyline Mac continues his Green Bay hate. This goes back to Don Mikowski.
5.5,
All
lay
right.
the 6.5.
This goes back to the preseason when he was left off.
They're not going to win another game. He's done a great job. Wick's done a great job, but that team is not good.
Mercer is at Chattanooga. Mercer's getting 7.5. Give me Chattanooga minus 7.5. What are you doing here?
Let's go Chattanooga.
Patriot League got another game going on, and I see a live money line. Navy's laying 1.5 against Lafayette. You can get a nice, strong, juicy plus 110, maybe. I don't know. Lafayette's getting 1.5. Give me the Leopards.
Yeah, I took Lafayette. I'm not betting this.
I'm not betting.
Rob likes Navy.
No. Get the fuck out of here. He's going with he's going with every single senior, the home team that has the seniors. IPFW is getting 5.5 at the Raiders of Wright State. This you could talk me into. Because I believe Wright State's the best team in this conference. I really do.
Did they shoot their load though on Sunday? I mean, that was a max effort.
Wright State's a better team. They're a better team. You can talk.
I do agree. Well, actually, I'm going to join you because Fort Wayne had the win against Green Bay without everybody. Then they go to Milwaukee. They blow that game. Wright State is the best team. Let's go. Lock it up.
Raider Nation, rejoice. Let's go.
I'm back on Wright State.
Just win, baby.
Go. God damn it.
Radford is at Charleston Southern. They're only laying 3.5. Give me. They've won 2 straight. Are they turning a corner?
I'm not jinxing it.
Give me Radford. No lock.
Me too.
Why is it so short? Why the fuck is it so short? LaSalle.
Because they're up and down.
LaSalle is getting 8.5 at Duquesne. Get this shit out of here. Give me LaSalle plus 8.5. You're looking for live money lines? Plus 300 on the Explorers. Come with me. Come with Pick Dundee. Explore a brand new Pittsburgh. With the Explorers coming into that bullshit. Sorry, CJ Sullivan. What are you doing here?
A little confused by this line. I'm not going to lie. Why is it so high?
LaSalle's in dead last. Right, or second to last.
But LaSalle's won 3 in a row.
They're still in second to last, though.
But they're hitting the road. Give me Duquesne. There's something about this.
No. LaSalle. They're winning the A10 tournament. Samford's laying 5.5 at Wofford.
This.
Give me Wofford plus 5.5. Sprinkle the money line. Yeah. Sprinkle the money line on the Terriers. Should we lock this? I feel like we should probably lock this.
We're talking senior nights here. They lost 3 in a row. It's senior night. They got the first place coming in. Wofford outright. Let's
Come on, Terriers. Let's go.
First game was a 2-point game at Samford. Let's go.
Arkansas State's laying 9.5 in Conway, South Carolina. It's a lot of points. Give me Coastal plus 9.5.
Arkansas State look at the App State too.
Arkansas State may never lose a game. That's
9.5's absurd. It's absurd.
They might be getting drunk down there in Myrtle. You're right. Give me the points.
Belmont is catching 2.5.
Also to Max point, it's spring break.
Oh,
it's always spring break in Myrtle.
I'm about to say spring break in Myrtle. Belmont's getting 2.5 at Murray State.
This is a lock
on Murray, right?
Yeah, the home team always wins this game.
I'll go with you. Murray minus 2.5. Let's ride. You see Nick Cage do? Let's go. Let's go.
The old fucking Ohio Valley and the Missouri Valley. Let's go, Murray.
I think we should take the points probably in this one. Bradley's hosting Southern Illinois. You know, Bradley won by 1 at Southern Illinois earlier this year. I think the Salukis are going to keep this a game. It's a rivalry game. It's fun. Give me the 7.5. No lock though. What are you doing here?
Agreed. Starting to play some scenarios out here in the Valley because we only got 2 games left. Bradley 12-6, Southern Illinois 11-7. So kind of for the 3 seed here in a way. I'll take the points, but I think Bradley wins.
Bellarmine is catching 11.5 at Lipscomb. That's disrespectful. Should we bet Bellarmine?
They are good. They are better as a dog, but God, they've been pissing me off.
It's a huge number. Who the fuck is Lipscomb? No, I'm betting Bellarmine.
All right,
Get
here
the
we
fuck
go.
out of here.
Here we go.
Bellarmine, let's go. Let's go.
I'll join you. I'll join you.
There we go.
You know I gotta get some Bellarmine. I like him as a big dog.
Reunited and it feels so good. Let's go. No, don't take that the wrong way. Bellarmine is going to win 3 straight. The money line's out there.
Bellarmine's gonna win the fucking tournament. I can't fucking wait. Me and the Staples will be dancing.
Dude, this is a good game in the Sun Belt. Troy is getting 2.5 against the Raging Cajuns. I think Louisiana's going to get them. I think we should consider locking Louisiana.
I think so too. And I actually wanted to research the rivalry history because, like you said, it kind of makes no sense that the 10-3 team in the league is getting points, but you got Louisiana, who's lost 3 in a row, all on the road, coming back home, taking on Troy. We know how good they are at the Raging Cajun Dome. Let's go, Louisiana.
This might be the best play of the day. Might be. I feel very good about this one.
It's telling you.
Let's go.
Bob Marlin is a beast.
UCF is heading to Stillwater, Oklahoma, to take on the Cowboys, coming off that heartbreak hotel against the Sooners. Yeah. This is almost like the Bowling Green game all over again. Give me Oklahoma State minus 2.5. I guess you could talk me into a lock, but it reeks of the Bowling Green play last night.
Yeah, we're gonna lock Oklahoma State because UCF just beat Texas Tech by 20 at home. Now they hit the road. Bounce back. Mike Boyden in February. Let's go.
Bieniek just texted me. Check us out. We got a group text from Bieniek right now. He's gone. He said, "Guys, I've lost power. It's storming here. Thunder Snow is back. Thunder Snow is back.
Bieniek is back.
I'll play his Thunder Snow is back. Let's go."
I was going to say, where'd he go behind the scenes?
The only thing on my mind, Gene, was pussy.
Well, no, we had to change that to cock for Noah. But I mean, you gotta love the Thunder Snow. Folks, Bieniek is great. He's just the guy is. This only happens to Noah if you worked with him. It's just hilarious to me. It's hilarious. Dustin Weeza in the chat is cracking me up. I forgot Noah's not here. I got to show these. Dude, I like it. He said a storm came through. What is this storm going on? Who else is in Michigan here?
Storm and court, baby.
Oklahoma's catching 9.5 in Ames. You could talk me into a lock on Iowa State here.
So Iowa State played like shit against West Virginia. Oklahoma off the Bedlam rivalry. Oklahoma won the fucking opener in the Big 12 play. Iowa State's a wagon at home. They got their one hiccup out of the way against West Virginia. Let's go. Iowa State rolls here by 15.
Oh yeah,
I love Iowa State here.
I do too. Oklahoma's not scoring more than 48. They're scoring 46, 47.
Moser.
He does no Ames. Indiana State's laying 9.5 at Evansville. Lay it. Lay it. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll No, actually, I'm gonna take the points.
They are playing better. The Purple Aces are playing better. Drake is laying 8.5 at UIC. Drake's coming off that loss. Let's lock Drake. They're gonna beat the shit out of UIC.
Agreed. And I also think Drake is one game back in Indiana State. They got to be laser focused here.
Wichita State's catching 7.5 at UAB. I'll lay the 7.5 with UAB.
Fringe lock on UAB because Wichita is off the overtime game. I like Birmingham here.
Miles in the chat says Michigan here storms light on the west side of the state. See, I mean, thunder snow can creep up on you and catch you wherever you're at. I mean, that's Bieniek's thing. He believes in thunder snow. This is like the Grim Reaper. You know what I mean? It just can grab you. I'm going to take you to a lock. This is going to hit. In fact, let me tell you. Can you put your 401k on the line here? Louisiana Tech's currently in first place in the CUSA.
Oh no.
They are not going to win. Western Kentucky is 12-1 at home. And Western Kentucky just lost.
The problem is they won there though.
Doesn't matter. This place gets lit. Louisiana Tech, the CUSA does not get lit like Western Kentucky games. No one else is on that level in the CUSA. Maybe the Flamin' Libs a little bit, right? No. Bet the fuck out of Western Kentucky. C-note game. We got a C-note game. Let's go Tops. You gonna battle?
No. I'm definitely not going to take Louisiana Tech. I was a little worried, but hey, here's where I can buy into this angle too. They got Sam Houston on deck. Sam Houston's the other first place team. Western Kentucky's 2 game back of them? Western Kentucky's final schedule coming down the stretch. Louisiana Tech, FIU, Liberty. I mean, maybe they can get back in this. Let's go. Western Kentucky. Hilltoppers.
You're not going in to the Tops home. I forget the name of the stadium. What the hell is the name of that stadium? Like the Diddle Arena or some shit like that. You're not going to come doodle in Bowling Green, Kentucky against the Tops.
We were on them on the road outright.
Oh, yeah.
10-point dogs.
You gotta trust Dundee when it comes to Tops. I was on Middle Tennessee. I'm telling you, I hit it like a 95% rate on Western Kentucky hoops this year. They got rid of Stansbury because before Stansbury, I was killing it.
Watch.
Yeah, I was killing it on the Tops. All right, Stansbury came in and he put a funk on my whole handicapping of the Tops. We're back, baby. Temple is catching 5.5 at Rice. Look, one thing I learned: Rice is a wagon. I will lay the 5.5 in the Battle of the Owls down there in Houston, Texas. What are you doing here?
No. You got to take Temple here. Temple's a wagon all of a sudden too. They're both on a wagon. Take the points.
All right. Actually, fuck
No
Rice.
bet.
Give me Temple. Give me Temple the 5.5. No bet. Missouri State's at Illinois State. Illinois State's laying 4.5. I'll lay the 4.5. What are you doing here?
Illinois State might be a fringe lock for me here, man. I like Illinois State. I think that they're actually pretty damn good at home, and I don't trust Missouri State, especially when they hit the road. Illinois State's off that tough loss to Bradley. They had won 3 in a row before that. Give me Illinois State. Fucking lock it up.
Whew.
I've been riding the Redbirds, man.
I'll join you with them Redbirds.
Go.
Spirit animals. You know what I mean?
They're coming on. They're going to be a player in the Missouri Valley tournament, I think.
They say you can follow your dreams with Redbirds. We're going to follow our dreams to our fucking bank account. The Redbirds, let's go. Tulsa is catching 1.5 at UTSA. Give me Tulsa. What are you doing here?
Why is UTSA favored?
I don't know. They are playing better though. I kind of like their coach.
Henson, he's an Oklahoma guy. Oh man, they're off to win at North Texas. What the fuck? Last time they played Tulsa, They did not play Tulsa. Or no, they lost by 30. Give me UTSA revenge.
Richmond is at St. Louis. Richmond's laying 5.5.
Oh,
I'm all over the Billikens. Give me the Billikens plus 5.5. Sprinkle that money line.
Yeah. Lock it.
Lock
up St. Louis here.
This is a money line play.
They got VCU on deck for the league.
Yeah, on Saturday. Plus 190, 200, something like that. Jump in on those Billikens. Southern Miss is getting 3.5 at South Alabama. Give me South Alabama. Southern Miss quit.
Yeah, we saw that coming because, I mean, Ladner had the fucking heart attack. Yeah. Give me South. Wait, who'd you take? You took
South Alabama.
Yeah,
South Alabama.
South Alabama. Yeah.
Cal is coming to Boulder, Colorado. Colorado's laying 11.5. Lay it. Colorado might win by 20.
Ooh, I was on Cal. Remember, Cal was up to, but they're off the big Utah win.
Colorado in Boulder is a different team, dude. They're like a completely different team than them on the road.
I'm on Cal. I'm not going to bet it, though.
I'm going to lay that number with the Buffs. Eastern Kentucky is heading to Austin Peay. Nice little game. The Colonels are laying 1.5 at the Governors. Give me Austin Peay to win this one.
Yeah,
what are you doing here?
Give me the Govs, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lock the Govs. I like what I've seen from them lately. I like the Govs at home here, and let's go.
Oh, I'll play your music. I'm not gonna do it.
No.
Moneyline Mac locking up the Governors. St. John's heads into Hinkle Fieldhouse. They're catching 1.5 at Butler. System. Pitino. Is it March yet? It'll be March at midnight. Give me the Johnnies. What are you doing here?
Battle. Give me Hinkle, baby. Everybody's blowing Rick Pitino again. They're talking about he's got the white suit. He ain't got no white suit on fucking tomorrow night. This is gonna be his last loss, and then they'll go on a little run here in the tournament. Give me the Butler Bulldogs.
Battle. Dundee. Pitino. Mac Mata. Who's the Don Dada? South Carolina's getting 4.5 at Texas A&M. We're locking Texas A&M. Give me Texas A&M.
Yes.
Give me Texas A&M minus the 4.5. Hey Buzzsaw, stop being a piece of shit. I've lost a lot of money on A&M recently. Virginia, and I still ride it. Virginia's at Boston College. Boston College is laying 1.5. No. Virginia's beating them. I know the line says take Boston College. I'm taking Tony Bennett is Tony Bennett. Give me the Wahoos. Tony
Bennett's gonna fucking retire when he fucking loses at Boston College. Lock up Boston College. It's fucking telling you.
No, they're telling you to do it.
They lost last year there. I
get it. I cannot do it though. Cannot do it here. Moneyline Max locking up Boston College.
They're done. BC back at home off back-to-back losses.
Seton Hall is at Michael Creighton. They're catching 8.5. By the way, why are all the good games backloaded here? Give me. We should actually. I'm gonna lock Creighton.
I'm with you.
I'm
with you. I like the Creighton spot too.
I will lay the 8.5 with Michael Creighton.
Let's
go. Minnesota's catching 11.5 at the Illini. Give me the points. I don't think Illinois is that good.
I don't either, but why is this line so big?
I don't know. Give me the points. No bet.
I'll lay with Illinois.
Alabama's laying 6.5 at Ole Miss. Give me Ole Miss plus 6.5. You could talk me into a lock.
Oh, I love Chris Beard, but man, he doesn't have the horses. I'm locking up Alabama. Every time they've been on this off the loss by 20, they drill the next team. This is LSU a couple weeks ago all over again. Bama pulled away.
This is a solo lock.
Yeah, Bama wins by 50.
Max riding with Bama minus the 6.5.
Got more dudes in them.
Arizona's heading to Tempe. They're laying 11.5. I'm locking up the Sun Devils plus 11.5. This is, I know I locked them up last time in Tucson. I just think they're talented enough to cover that number. What are you doing here?
Are we worried that they're off like the biggest win of the year against Wazoo?
No.
All right, I'll join you. God, I hate taking
Bobby
this
Hurley
team.
bets are always the worst because you're never confident. You're never confident. There's a 12 out there, says Rob Donaldson.
Taking this team, man.
Oregon State, Oregon, Civil War. The Beavs are catching 11.5. They've been so bad on the road. It's hard, but final Civil War, give me the 11.5. No luck.
We have to take the Beavs here, man. I mean, this is
they've been horrible on the road though, man.
Well, no, they hung with Cal last week.
They were winning half a point. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, they were winning for a majority of the game. I'm on the Beavs. I don't trust Oregon to lay that big a number.
No, I'm taking Oregon State. No lock though. I'm not locking it. You're locking this?
It'll be a lock by the end of the day. Go Beavs. Let's go.
Look, top play of the night. Texas A&M minus 4.5 against South Carolina.
Oh God, you stole from me.
That's the one, right? Or it's that or Western Kentucky. I feel really good about those two. There was another game I felt great about too, though. What was that?
I got Tennessee and Maryland.
Kind of like that Louisiana angle.
Yeah.
Against Troy. Noah Bieniek. I don't know. Purdue's not playing. All right.
Can't lay 22.5 against fucking Michigan.
That's our show. 2 hours and 16 minutes. Should we do another 20 on state capitals? Folks, give Noah Bieniek a follow on Twitter at NoahB77_. He's not here to brag about his thunder snow, but give him a follow. Let him know you were watching. Moneyline Max on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at DColbyD. The college basketball experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. What else? Tomorrow we'll be live with we have the college football experience. We have the college baseball experience coming. The Big 12 experience. When are you guys going live next?
Friday.
Boom. Get on over there. Go live. They're getting after it hard.
They were like a hobo on a ham sandwich. They were going hard.
Get over there. Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm on a Thursday. No, tomorrow we have a college basketball show scheduled for noon. Monty is correct. I did lay the points with Indiana State. And I appreciate all the chat. We got some money. We got some shit talk. Everything that you could want in this life before you die. All right. Hop on over there. Enjoy life a little bit. Hop on over to Life. Enjoy life a little bit. Have yourself a bowl of Life cereal. Underrated cereal, in my opinion. And you can play the board game Life. Full circle. And then you can play the game of life like real life. All right. Now I got you thinking. All right. You're going to be playing the game of life tomorrow when you listen to our bets and we cash you motherfuckers. All right. Let's go. Until next time. This is the college basketball experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here.
I lost a bet on the Super Bowl, so I had to dive in and crawl around through the snow. Don't believe me? Believe me, there's a video. We made it to promote March 5th and then we did the show. Before March there was a winter to be lived through, and snow fell on the DC metropolis. In some other cities this wouldn't be big news, but where I live it felt like an apocalypse. Not the kind where zombies or the wrath of God, but the kind where Mother Nature doesn't laugh it off. I didn't laugh at all. I saw the sky smoking the blunt, now waiting for the ash to fall. Traffic stalled for a few weeks. Capitol Hill of snow taking up a parking space. A couple notches on the beltway ain't unique, but higher in freezes get more than your heart to race. I mean the rats were frostbitten, they lost it, risking their lives just to make it to the office. Exhausting, caustic, cold front rose up through the mid-Atlantic and did its damage. Detective Baylor didn't expect a camera and brought a gun to a snowball fight. I know my rights in the season of mood swing. Some of us winning, some of us losing. That broken clock's been blinking since winter. I hope it's not telling me I was born to lose. I lost That broken clock's been blinking since winter. I hope it's not telling me I was born to lose. I lost my temper, but I found